Charlie, you're back again, you're back again, you're back again, guys. You're back again, Charlie, guys. I hope you're doing amazing. I am super excited. I'm currently in Durban, South Africa. Guys, South Africa has been on my list. It's amazing how like you create content and you're like, oh, are people even going to watch? It's amazing that people are actually watching me and eyes are on me. Like, guys, I feel super blessed. Like, I literally want to cry right now. We got here yesterday and it's been so surreal. Guess what? Your girl has a tag! What? Guys, so I tweeted something yesterday and I said, if this isn't God, I don't know what else it is. So let me give you guys a backstory, right? I sincerely want to cry. I hope I don't tear up. I sincerely hope I don't tear up. So I received a DM on Instagram from a rep and she was like, oh, hi, I want to send you an email. And I just responded. I was like, okay, yeah, here's my email. And she sent me an email and she's like, oh, you've been selected as one of the few content creators to come experience Africa's travel in Durban 2022. So initially when the email came, I was like, oh, maybe it's a scam, but after all, what do you lose? Let me follow up. I followed up and boom, I am in South Africa. Thank you so much, South African Tourism Board. Thank you so much, Africa's in Durban, like Travel in Durban. Thank you to the team. Thank you to Travel SA for this opportunity. It's amazing that I am the only female travel vlogger that has been invited. In fact, we are two. It's me and Wedembaya. Like, who would have thought? Like, I'm out of words. I'm sincerely very happy, and thanks so much for the opportunity. I also want to say that this is just the beginning to greater things to come. I'm so happy. I want to cry right now. So let's talk about how I had the visa before coming to South Africa. So Ghanaians require visa from Ghana to South Africa, so I applied through the VFS. She sent me an invitation, my ticket and other documents which I attached, paid an amount of 300 and something, 340 cedis at the VFS office. Then I applied. So after a week, they sent me a text that my passport was ready for pickup. I went and boom, I have the South African visa. So that's how I was able to get the South African visa here. After today, I'm going to be sharing with you amazing videos from South Africa, to be precise, Durban. I'm really happy. I've been smiling, like my cheeks even hurt out of smiling. Like, God has been good. If this isn't God, like what else I did, like. And to you all that support me, I want to say thank you so much. I'm super excited. So let's rewind how the whole trip started from yesterday. Let's go right into the video. Guys, I'm super excited. Guys, I haven't been to the airport to see this crowd, and guys, like everywhere is busy. I'm super excited. I am going to South Africa for the very first time, and of course you all are coming along. I can't travel without you. You know you're my best friend, you know you're my sweetheart, you're my partner, you're my Charlie. So let's go. I'm here. I came very early. The flight is at 10:50 and check-in ends at 9:50. So I'm here early. It's 7:35 and I'm going to check in. I was hoping to get more pictures like with nobody in the background, but it looks like I have to do with what I have. Everybody is traveling. Where are you all going? Like, where are you all going? So yeah, I'm about to check in and take you along. So let's go. Guess who I saw? Coming, yeah. So, you know the funny thing, when the list came in, and because he usually uses Wademaya, I had forgotten his name. He's called Akon. So I look at the name and I was like, Akon. Who is Akon?
It's Jeremiah.
And I'm like, I know Akon, but I didn't know the bed code. Not knowing that that's his real name.
You're exposing me, eh?
So if you all want to know his real name, he's called Berthold
Kobina Akon.
Yeah. So yeah, he's part of the team, and I'm super excited. Are you excited?
Of course I'm excited. You know why? Because I'm traveling Stella Chanelli. The energy alone on this trip.
I will transfer my energy a little bit to you.
Please do so.
Yes. What am I? You know what?
What am I? Say celebrate.
This is the first time I came to Ghana. And also, when you're inspired, I'm making documentaries about
I'm sure with the Maya is so used to this now. So the immigration is really packed. Like we are in a very long queue, and yeah, Steven, say hi to Steven.
Hi.
Steven is Wadamaya's videographer and editor.
What's up, everyone? This is Stickers.
So yeah, this trip is really going to be fun because the whole crew is on this trip, and I'm super excited you all are coming along. So they just gave us socks, toothbrush, and Pepsodent or something. Yeah. About to start the trip. It's currently very cold here, and so we're about to set off, and of course you guys are coming along. It's now 10:35. We should leave in the next 10 minutes, and yeah, I'm super excited. It's my first time. Here, super excited. Good weather. I'm sure it's about 6 a.m. now. I'm super excited. So the final destination is Durban. So we're going to pick our baggage and head to the domestic. Yay! I'm sure you can tell from my face I had been sleeping, but I had just like 3 hours, 4 hours sleep. And yeah, Maya is way behind it. How was the trip?
It was very good, but it's so funny. The moment we started the plane, I started sleeping. I didn't eat, I didn't drink any water. The last thing that I heard was, we are about to land. Can you take off your clothes and put it under the seat?
Look at him, and the way the aircraft was so cold, he didn't even carry what's it called, a jacket.
No jacket.
Yeah, but this is how it looks like from here. Here is nice. This is how it looks like from here. I think their airport is beautiful. I'm waiting for Maya. Maya is like way behind. So yeah, this is a good welcome, and I'm super excited. Like anything that has got to do with like traveling, airports. Well, people say they don't like traveling, they don't like the airports, but I love it. Like the mere fact that you are seeing a new country, the mere fact that you are seeing somewhere different alone is like, it's exciting. And the fact that I am here, invited, wow, like who would have thought? Like I literally want to cry right now because I'm really happy, and I'm blessed, and I want to say a big thank you to our hosts, and I'm super excited. Yeah, so let's go. As soon as I settle down, I'll give you food. This airport is one of the busiest airports in Africa, and also one of the biggest, so I can understand. We've been walking. We have still not gotten to our gate, our domestic gate. Wow. Wow, 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 wow.
Yeah.
How many times have you been here?
This is the third time I'm using this airport.
And how does it feel being back?
Nostalgia. South Africa always lives in my heart. And anytime I come here, it feels good to be back in SA, man. It's just that I'm hoping that they'll give me good food, not pap and they call it pap and meat.
So if you don't know who Wademaya is, please just head to his channel right now. Yeah, head to his channel.
Yeah, man, how are you?
You see, just when I mentioned his name, somebody recognized him because he's wearing a nose mask. So if you don't know who he is, please head to his channel. He's doing amazing, and we are going to be together the entire trip. So I'm super excited you all are coming along. We are about to board. The airport is really big, and I must say I'm really impressed. So we are about boarding to Durban. Just got my bag and I'm about to leave Durban to explore the city with you all. So they have arranged a pickup for us, so I'm sure our names will be there. We are yet to meet them and leave to the town to see what Durban is. This feels surreal. Thank you so much, South African tourism. Thank you so much, SA. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness, I can't wait to experience everything. Like, guys, I'm taking you I'm sharing every bit of everything with you. I'm not leaving anything behind because this one dear. The sun was cold when we get here and it's very warm. Oh, nice and warm. Yeah. So, meet AJ, say hi. Hi. Yeah, and it's very hot now. I think it's time to remove my jacket. We're currently here about to have lunch, and the place is called Circles. And of course, you guys, you know I said I was going to take you everywhere. This is my passion fruit.
Like banana with peanut butter.
Does it taste good?
Very good.
And this is your meal. Yours came earlier. Oh, this is nice.
It looks nice. I hope it tastes.
Cheers. Cheers. So this is my meal. I'm having prawns with mashed potatoes. And this is... So far, my meal was a good choice. Like, I don't regret it at all. This is really good, especially when I added the lemon to the prawns. It gives it a different unique taste. guys, we are back again. Charlie, I hope you are doing amazing. While here, don't forget to subscribe, like and share. So my friend and I decided to celebrate her birthday in Cote d'Ivoire, so we plan to stay for 8 days. In this vlog is a summary of all our experiences from cost to the entire stay in Cote d'Ivoire. I hope you enjoy watching this video with us. Let's go right into the video. So let's start with the flights. The flight cost us $410, which we bought about 3 weeks before the travel day. So the weather is clear and yeah, this is him. We have company. I mean, it's good to have mates. Oh, Jonathan!
Hello.
Good to see you. Thank you so much for picking us. Our friend from uni called Jonathan, who lives in Cote d'Ivoire, picked us up from the airport.
Plus everything about Abidjan. Everything we should know.
Everything, there is a lot of things to say about Abidjan, but the most beautiful things here is like we're free, there is a lot of space to enjoy, food, the venue.
Oh, I can't wait to try the food.
Everything that you can imagine.
Yep. So we had drinks together and ended up at a place called Blue Coast, where we had some good acheket and tilapia with fried plantain called aloko here.
Cheers, guys. Cheers. Cheers to the good life.
Okay, so yeah, this is very close to like Star Beer in Ghana, and it's good. It's not so sour, it's sweet and sour at the same time. This is good. So Celia and the family are serving us with this delicious meal. This is how they'll be overfeeding us here in Abidjan. The second day, we woke up very early to hike the forest in the middle of the city. Say hi. Hi, Sydney.
Hi, guys.
So, Sydney, where have you brought me to?
This is Parc National du Banco, Abidjan.
Okay.
We just about starting our hike.
We are going hiking today.
We're gonna do 20 kilometers of hike. Someone is gonna have them walking this time.
I'm super excited. Guys, I'm so happy I met someone here who lives here and he brought us to this place. He picked us from our Airbnb and I'm super excited. I mean, I'm going hiking here and at least you get to feel something different here in Abidjan. The weather is a little calm, it's a little cloudy. I pray it doesn't rain. I'm super excited. You all are coming along. You're coming along. What happened? What happened? What did he say? Thank you. You don't see it. So I didn't come with hiking shoes, so he got me some running shoes. Oh, Sydney, thank you so much. That's so cute of you. So yeah, we're about to go and you guys are coming along. This forest is called the Parc National du Blanco. We hiked together with Sydney and his friends. We had an amazing time. The only thing is we hiked for about 11 kilometers, which was really stressful for a trip like this, but it was worth it. Whoa, they are so huge. You can show them.
Okay, another one. Wow. On 3. Are you ready? Yes. Ready?
No wonder they are big. They get
Ready?
bread every time.
1, 2, 3.
This guy tried to kill me today. Hey, how many kilometers have we done? Check. Guys,
about 11
more than
kilometers.
started. More than what?
We've done about 11 kilometers.
11 kilometers, guys. If you know what 11 kilometers is, you understand the pain I've gone through. This guy tried to kill us, but then we didn't die. We ended with a beautiful view of seeing this big catfish. I've never seen this catfish this big. The ones we eat in Accra are usually very small, so it's beautiful. Sydney, even though you tried to kill me, thanks for bringing us here.
Welcome.
Yeah. We ended up having a chicken and fish just like we had yesterday, and it was so good. We paid for the drinks, which cost us about 4,000
Compare this to the one you had the last time.
and picked an Uber home, which cost us about 400 CFA. This is how our Airbnb looks like. It cost us $65 per night to stay here. Our host was amazing. He bought us pizza and drinks. He really had a conversation with us and made us feel at home. This is the entrance, and our Airbnb host is Moroccan. He's from Morocco. So when you come, you take off your shoes. That explains why the shoes are outside here. And this is how it looks like from here. I really like the space. This is how it looks like. That's a small balcony overlooking Côte d'Ivoire. I like the fact that everywhere you pass in Abidjan has water, as you can see from the top here. That's how it looks like. And yeah, I've really enjoyed my time here. This is how the hall looks like from the small balcony. Yeah, let's go to the kitchen. So when we came, he said we could take anything we want, and I think that's so sweet of him. He got us pizza yesterday. This is how it looks, and he literally has everything. So he also mentioned that whenever we needed to wash our clothes, there's a laundry person here. So yeah, here has been so comfortable. Like the fridge is even stocked like with stuff. The only thing we bought was oranges yesterday, which we haven't. I don't know what we are going to do with it. The space looks like I've really had a good time here. And yesterday we were here chatting with the Airbnb host. He was so sweet. Like, I really like him. Anytime you come to Abidjan and you want to spend some time here, I'll gladly recommend this place. Look at my bag. I've packed. What do you think about this place?
You told me that today is my birthday. Anyway.
By the time they watch it, it's past.
Okay. This place is very nice. We highly recommend 5 stars.
Yeah.
The host is very sweet and the space is nice. It's in a quiet neighborhood. No noise, no
It's
bars
very easy to locate with Yango. Since I came, we've been using Yango because Yango is like very common. The next day, which is day 3, we woke up to pick a bus to Yamoussoukro, where we wanted to see the biggest church in the world. So we picked the Uber from an Airbnb, which cost us about 700 CFA to Yamoussoukro. We got to Yamoussoukro and paid about 4,000 CFA each for the bus to Yamoussoukro, but we had to wait for about an hour before getting the bus to Yamoussoukro. On arrival at Yamoussoukro, we picked a loading taxi which cost us about 500 CFA. The name of this biggest church in the world is called the Basilica of Our Lady of Peace of Yamoussoukro. Before the tour, we paid about 2,000 CFA each. Locals pay 1,000 CFA each. Before the trip back to Abidjan, we tried some local meal in Yamoussoukro. We tried their local sandwich and their hard bread, which was really delicious and different from the ones we have in Ghana, which everything should cost us around 700 CFA. So later that evening, our friend invited us for dinner, so we didn't have to pay for dinner. We had an amazing time here. Day 4 was my friend's birthday, and we decided to spend the night in Assini, which is a popular destination in Côte d'Ivoire. So we are currently in an Uber going to Assini, which is very, very expensive. This is how much it costs. And usually they said that if you go to Assini, you won't get anybody coming back. So we have to pay double the price. So Jonathan, our friend, spoke to him in French. We just called him, and then we've negotiated to add extra 10,000 to his fare, making 32,000. So yeah, that's the situation now. We are going to Assini, and I'm super excited because today is this beautiful one's birthday, and obviously we need comfort. Going by bus is a little tedious because we have to pass through 3 towns before we get to Assini, according to my friend, and so that's how come we are paying this much to go to Assini. But the Uber is very comfortable, so I'll share with you how the journey goes. So we had an invitation to Akula, which does this brunch on Sunday, so we were invited, so we went there, so we didn't have to pay for anything. The experience here was really amazing. Really had a good time. Good food, good people, great experience. I would highly recommend you come to Akula whenever you're around on Sundays. So we ended up at our hotel, which is called the Kasana Village. Picked a taxi to the Kasana Village. So guys, we came to this village at Assini, and everybody here speaks Twi, just like in Ghana. Bra bra bra. Baba can you be? Oh brala. Oh ferry. Oh bra. Oh bra. Bra bra bra. Baba can you be same? Bra.
What you say make anything I want more work. Obi go to so one share. Kasa ro ati o. So dey smell one. This one kai.
So everybody speaks Twi here, and they said some parts of their tribe is from Ghana. Inti a village how your friend has saying Mwamin ti aha amwani na like Ghana for them wa
Ghana for in French for yeah have a friend of Budlabe
inti muka French.
Oh, French.
Oh, okay. Wow, this is interesting. Like, these are the things that you get to see when you travel, and I'm super excited that at least people are like understand my language, because since we came here we've been having difficulty communicating, and it feels good. Like, all of them look Ghanaian, they speak French, they speak Intimoka Ibeso. Anguna. Okay. So I was asking them if they speak Ewe too, but they said no, they speak Anguna and Twi and French. Yeah. Yeah, this is really interesting.
I feel like home. I feel like home. Nobody
Yeah.
tell us nothing.
Yeah. So wow, this is interesting. We ended up at the Kasana village, which cost us 60,000 CFA, which is close to about $100 a night. We had a good time. I hope you, if you missed that video, go back, watch the full video on my channel. Come back and come and share your thoughts on that video. We really had a good time. Today we wanted to explore Grand Bassam because everybody talked about Grand Bassam. So we wanted to explore Grand Bassam before going back to Abidjan. So we moved to Grand Bassam the next day and we decided to find a place to stay. We were fortunate while leaving the Kasana village, which is in Asini. The hotel staff were actually going to Grand Bassam, so we didn't have to pay for transportation. We had a lift in their pickup from Kasana village to Grand Bassam. So we are currently on our way to the bus station, and the hotel pickup is taking us there. So we are so fortunate. This is how it looks from here. So we are like in the village of Asini. We are going to the bus station to pick a vehicle to Bassam. So let's go, guys. So we are currently at Bassam, and yeah, so he dropped us here. We are about to pack our stuff and get a taxi. We are very spontaneous. Can you imagine that we are here? We don't even know where to stay. Since we have internet, we are going to book an Airbnb or find a cheap accommodation because we don't intend spending a lot of money. Where we slept earlier on, we spent a lot of money. Like we spent close to $100 on accommodation. So we want to get somewhere to stay, and yeah, let's see how it goes. Really, this is our small bag. We left our big bag in Merci. Say something.
Merci.
Yeah. So he doesn't speak English. We've gotten a taxi here. He just stopped the taxi for us, and we are going to figure ourselves out. So of course you guys are coming along, so let's go. While on our way, I had a minor injury. We stopped to get some medication. The medication cost me about 12,000 CFA. So while searching for a place to stay in Grand Bassam, it was so difficult to get a place. So we came to Elot du Sud. The first hotel we went to was full. Then we came to this place, and then their leased room cost about 50,000, which is close to $92, and it was way beyond our budget because we just want a place to spend the night. So we have a booking on Airbnb, but then he has given us another option which is called Akayam K. So we are about to go to that hotel, which costs about 20,000 CFA. So we are going there. We are waiting for the taxi driver. We took his number. So one thing we usually used to do is to take taxis, like phone numbers of taxis, so that whenever we are having difficulty like this, we can always call him. So we are waiting for him. He said he's coming, then we can go. Yeah. So our taxi rounds cost us about 12,000 CFA. So this is the apartment we finally ended up. It's quite okay to spend the night. Most of the hotels we were going say they don't do two sexes, 2 girls in one room. They don't accept 2 males in one room. So we spoke to the driver who brought us for other options, and we also booked an Airbnb, but he showed us this place, so we didn't book the Airbnb again. So we opted for this place. So are you okay, Millie?
I don't sleep.
We are both tired. We'll just go get some street food and sleep. So this is where we slept last night, and we are leaving. We booked a Yango. It's a 4x4. How amazing! So this is us.
Okay. We've closed the door.
Bye bye, merci. So we are going. Can I see the front system around? Yeah. This is our Yango. Hello, good morning. How are you? Our Yango driver speaks English. This is nice. The next morning, we picked an Uber, which cost us about 600 CFA to explore Grand Bassam. The whole toll and transportation was about 8,000 CFA for both of us, and we ended up having a bougie lunch at Coco Grill, which cost us 30,000 CFA on meal. So I think it's expensive, but for the experience, I think it's worth it. The aesthetics of the place is nice, the ambience, the music, the whole experience with the cocktail in the watermelon. The whole watermelon and the whole pineapple was really an amazing. I shared my experience on YouTube. It's still up on my channel. If you missed it, please go back, check it, and let me know what you think about the place. Is it overly priced? Is it too expensive? Let me know in the comment section. So this is how much we spent at the Coco Grill. This is quite expensive, 27,500. So after the whole experience at Grand Bassam, we picked an Uber back to Abidjan, which cost us about 8,000 CFA. While we arrived in Abidjan, we went back to the same Airbnb we spent the night there. We decided to spend the final night here in Abidjan, which cost us about $65 for that night. We are back to our Airbnb. We're back to the same place we started from in Abidjan, which is another room. So we are going to BBR. I don't know if you guys remember this place. When I came, this was the first place Jonathan brought us, and we're about to take the boat from here to So this is going to be my last night here in Abidjan. And Jonathan, say hi.
I don't think so because we are not in mangoes.
And Celia, say hi. Celia, listen to me. Say hi.
Hello.
Celia is the wife of Mr. Jonathan.
Our baby boy.
Our baby boy.
And our baby girl.
His wife. And it's going to be our last night here. We're about to have dinner with them.
The family.
And yeah, with Millie. Before we all too soon, this is going to end our trip here in Cote d'Ivoire. I hope you enjoyed watching these videos, all my videos from Cote d'Ivoire. So here we eat together. This tilapia is so big. You all are invited. To be honest, since I came, Cote d'Ivoire food is so delicious. Like this seafood.
Have you tried that chicken?
Yeah, it tastes different. The next day was travel day, so we decided to do some little shopping in the market. We ended up buying some few clothes and some few items for our loved ones in the market. Yeah, so this is how we went. So in all, we ended up heading back to Accra, which was on the 8th day. So we spent a total of 7 nights, 8 days in all, and we spent about $850 each on the entire trip. Let me know if this amount was really worth it for the whole experience. Let me know in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Would you say we spent too much on this trip, or would you say we spent less, or would you say it was equally okay? There are petty things that I might have left out because I didn't account for it, but they are like transportation, water, food, tips here and there. But then I think in all, we really had an amazing time. Cote d'Ivoire is beautiful. I encourage anyone who wants to see Africa for the first time, come to Cote d'Ivoire. Cote d'Ivoire is beautiful. It was my first experience, and I would definitely go back again to experience this place again. I had an amazing time with my friend Millie. Millie has been my childhood friend. My childhood friend from uni. Yay! We've been friends for over a decade, which is over 10 years. Yeah. So I hope you enjoyed watching this video as much as I enjoyed documenting my entire experience. I hope you enjoyed watching this vlog. I hope if you missed any video on my YouTube channel, please head back, check it out, and let me know what you think. Until next time, on my next video, I want to say I love you all and thank you so much for the love and support. Until next time, on my next video, I want to say Meda say I love you. Bye. So guys, we are finally here waiting for our luggage. This was the smoothest flight ever, and the fact that we came and we didn't have to do COVID test, has saved me like $50 here, and I'm super excited. This is good. I mean, now traveling will be made easy. Yeah.
I am at Eden Gardens, and just so you know, this is not the biblical garden that was home to God's first creation of man and woman, Adam and Eve. But right here in Accra, we are presented with a close opportunity to what it felt like to be in such a garden. And that has been made possible by our guests on this week's edition of The Untold here on GhanaWeb TV with me, Eche Atisu. Mrs. Alberta Ekusika Ado is the owner of Eden Gardens, and the interesting thing about her story is that this woman speaks to plants. You want to find out more? Come along with us.
My name is Alberta Ekusika Ado, but I like it when people call me Ekusika because I believe the Sika will one day manifest. It will see on my body. Yeah, so I was born on the 8th of March 1970 to late parents Mr. and Mrs. Amwa Brown of blessed memory.
Her schooling years were filled with a lot of home training as well, because, as she says, you cannot run away from family business.
My mom was a caterer, so she really wanted me to help her in the family business, which I didn't want her to. But you know, you can never say no to your mom. So I had to do that. Before then, I really wanted to go to the nursing school, which I couldn't because she really wanted me to help her. So I went to Takoradi Polytechnic. After that, I worked with Panian Tobacco Company for some time. Had my own restaurant on the Agbegblosu Road in the premises of Ahmed Cold Store. That place belonged to Edward Akufo-Addo, the president's brother.
There was so much work at home most of the time, so much that even when she was at the boarding house in school, she needed to return home on weekends to help out.
When I was in Straightway Secondary School, because my mom is a caterer, a big one of course, every Friday after school, I need to take an exit to come home. When I'm in the boarding house, you will come home every Friday because Saturday you have to go and mount wedding cake. Then Sunday we are cooking for, say, from 200 people, either for lunch or for dinner. Before Sunday evening, I go back to Kaneshi to catch a bus back to school. So that was what was happening. It's not like, you know, sometimes in school over the weekend you have time with friends talking and all that. But for me, yes, we had that time too, so we can go for entertainment and all that. But certain times I need to take Ezia to go home. My mom would even talk to the headmaster that maybe such and such a day Alberta will have to come home on a Friday, so if you could grant her an exit.
Growing up in a house full of plants, little Ekusika grew up learning many tricks about tending to plants. Her love for plants also naturally came along.
When I was around 7 years old, in my home in Dansoman, we have lots of plants. What we see here is just something small. And being the little girl among the boys, I was the one who would water the plants, prune, cut, do anything that you need to feed the plants with. And I grew up with it. So I remember one day telling my mom, when I grow, I would want my home to be just as I'm seeing our home in Dansoman.
By the time Alberta Ekusika Addo got married, she had already unconsciously set herself up for life.
When I met my husband, we were courting, and I remember telling my mom, when I get my first pay, I'm going to give her money, get somebody to get me flower pots, to mold flower pots for me, which I did about 60 pieces. I was then courting. I didn't even know whether this guy was going to marry me, or even if by the grace of God he got married to me, whether I was going to be in a compound house, a single room. But because I so much love plants, I did 60 pots. So that's by the way. By the grace of God, we got married. And madam, I had a big compound where I fixed all the 60 pots.
Strict as the word can be, Ekusika's mom made sure that no friend of her daughters visited them at home. But the uniqueness of the year 1983 in Ghana's history would change things a little for her.
When there was shortage of food in the country, we were queuing for flour, for maize, for corn, for virtually everything. But as a young girl, how old was I? Around 13 years. And my mother was so strict, we didn't have friends. In fact, nobody comes to the house. So my mom had closed from work. Around 4 p.m., this woman was coming home and there were so many people in front of our house. lined up. What was happening? This young Ekusika 13-year-old girl, I don't know what came into me, but I think from the very tender age, it's been me and the Holy Spirit. I got a little, mommy brought sorghum. Yeah, we had a little sorghum, we had flour. I combined both, made some rock bands and scones, baked about 100 or so pieces, and I decided to sell because there was no food anywhere. So I placed this in front of the gate and people started coming. I was selling, they were buying, I was happy, all smiling. Kids will come, parents will come, fathers, they were just buying. So when my mom got to the gate, she was like, what is happening here? You could tell from her face, she was angry, what is happening? But when she saw what I was doing, she was so happy. And I don't even know whether she carried me, because she was like, hey, Ekusika, eba adwene no be witrim. Wana no ma odama adwene. Erade nhyiraw. De ama enkofo ediban ma weedi. Inya eyi wo babyia. And I was so happy. I was so fulfilled because I was able to put food on the table.
Unlike a foretaste of what her future would look like, Ekusika grew up with a passion that birthed the idea of passion for mother and child.
The Lord inspired me to gather teenage mothers, the privileged, feed them, give them a vocation. And I'm like, na me sika he na me wa me ba be teenage mothers and all these things. But before then, I was doing that on my own. I could go to town and I see people, I feel the need to give them money or ask them, come home, I have order on such a day, come help me and you get food to eat. I was doing that until one day I was going to the laundry. I'd parked by the roadside, crossed, took the clothes to the laundry. On my way home, I was listening to 88.7. So I came back, sat in the car, started the car, and all I heard was, you don't need any confirmation. I am your confirmation. I looked down, I was scared. So came out of the car, stood beside my car and was like, what is this? For how long will you stand out? I went back into the car and then came home.
It had to take more than a confirmation for her to know that this was indeed something God wanted her to do.
Another time, I was home watching Ben Hinn on telly. And a voice said, change the channel. Which I looked around, there was nobody. So I was now working under instruction. I changed the channel. It kept saying, change it. I kept changing till I got to Metro TV. It was around 11:30 or so a.m. And I heard Amanya Neba, a young girl of 19, being abused, blah, 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 with a child. And the voice says, go for her. I'm like, go for who? This is TV. How will I even do that? Says, go for her. Call and tell them you are interested in the story. I said, yes, boss. But then how do I get the number of Metro TV? I called my son. He got me the number of Metro TV. Immediately I called. I was connected to the newsroom. And I told them I was interested in the story. They took my number, and within a space of less than an hour or so, I saw myself on telly being interviewed. So we agreed in about 3 days' time, they would take me to where the lady is, somewhere in Aboso, around Kaneshi. So we went, and that was also a big news on Metro TV.
With the help of a number of other professionals, Ekusika got these young girls together and started training them in vocational skills.
There was this voice that told me, drive to Teshinungwa. So I went out. As I was on the grader estate, I took a left turn. Then I saw house for rent. I drove in there, spoke to the guys, and it was just a smooth deal. I took the place, started with a few girls I had, the one from Metro News, and a few people, and by word of mouth, people who came to hear, people who saw what happened on Metro TV, started bringing people. So I trained them in catering because I'm a caterer. I got people who were fashion designers and hairdressers. So we started at Teshi First Junction, opposite the Electoral Commission, for over 7 years. And after that, I went to Gempa to do some NGO courses, management courses, so I could manage the NGO well. It won't be like you are just doing it anyhow. You have to manage things properly. You have to do it and do it well. So I went to Gempa, did few courses. I've been there for three occasions. NGO management. I've forgotten the courses, but I did all that, which I have all the certificates there, so that it won't be like you've gathered girls and then giving them home training. No, not just home training. There has to be a book knowledge as well. You have to learn and learn well so that you know what you are doing. Learning advocacy and several of those things. Yes.
When COVID-19 hit in 2020, like many businesses, things with passion for mother and child also took a little dip, but it was also another great breakthrough for her.
On the 14th of March 2020, there was a lockdown, so we're not able to go to meet in our training center. I wasn't going anywhere. I was stuck at home. Then, like Steve Jobs once said in an interview or a speech given to one university, he said, you cannot connect things in the future, but you can connect things from your past. So I connected all these plans, all the works I've been doing since I was home. I was not going anywhere. I now got time for my plans.
Now, let's call her the woman who talks to plants. With every research she did into plants, unconsciously, she was building a business so much that she sometimes forgets to eat while doing it.
So I wake up early in the morning, do my house chores, then I come and sit in my garden, clean, prune, just like I was doing when I was 7 years old. Then I will start talking to my plant. You are beautiful. I like the way you are. I like the colors. Oh, how can one plant have 3 colors? So I was just admiring nature. And the Lord started talking to me. This is an oxygen plant. It can do this for you. It can do that. So I got so much interested in it, and all my time was always in the garden. So I'll take the picture, post on my status, some on my Facebook, do a research, talk about this. Maybe this is called Sansevieria, another name, mother-in-law's tongue. Then I'll just go find out why mother-in-law's tongue. And one says, I beg you, anyone listening to me, they said, the mother-in-laws, their mouths are sharp, their tongues are sharp. So that is then I'm like, wow, this is funny. So I'll just get the name, the fan. This is Zizi, this is Red Beauty. You see, I started learning the names so I could post them on my status. People got interested. Then they'll ask, can I get something for my hall? Can I get something for my bedroom? Which one do you think is okay for the bathroom for this? And we kept going. It got interesting. So every day you see me here working at nurseries, looking for new plants, and I was so fulfilled. That was my passion. That was my heart, because I can come here in the morning, say 8 o'clock. I will be here till 6 p.m. My husband will have visitors and they are like, do you sell them? I said, yes. Can I have this one? I sell them. So I started going to the Volta region, buying pots and working with them. So,
but there was more that her plants garden was given that she never knew herself until this woman walked in one day.
I went outside the gate to just admire the pots I've arranged outside. And this woman was coming. She was like, oh, madam, do you know the one selling this pot? I was like, it's me. Just, oh, okay. I've been passing here every day. I want to stop, but because on the roadside, I'm scared of the trucks that are passing. And I'm like, you can come and park in my house. And he said, no, I've parked behind your house. So I walked her in, because I have lots of pots in the house too. So she just looked through what we have in there and we came in. Immediately she entered, she was so happy and was like, wow, you have a beautiful home. Can I sit? I said yes. She sat and I took her through the plants. What is this? What is that? She was so happy. And she was like, who are you? What do you do? I'm like, ma'am, please, I don't understand. How do you mean? She said, when I was coming, I wasn't feeling well. I had this terrible headache. And as I started, I even wanted to ask if you could give me a paracetamol. But just as you spoke with me, the way you are so passionate about the plants and talking about them, I felt something just leave me. That's why I asked, who are you? I'm like, I'm a praying woman and I believe in what I do. So I prayed with this woman. She was so happy, started jumping. I'm healed, I'm healed. I'm like, God, I thank you. She took my number that she will call immediately she gets home. And that was the end of that woman. I didn't hear from her. There was no call, and I've never seen her to date. Could that be an angel who came to tell me what you are doing is good, so continue on doing it?
Another woman also shared her experience about how these plants did more than beautify her home.
This lady, she's also a journalist. I don't want to mention her name. She called me one day and was like, Mommy, I took my little boy to the hospital and this doctor, an Indian, said, you need to put a plant in your son's bedroom by the side so he could inhale this oxygen. It's going to improve his health. Immediately she remembered me and called me in front of the doctor. So truly, I made the beautiful pot of Sansevieria, another name for snake plant. It has nothing to do with snake. It's just the design. I have one over there. It's just the design in it, right? That is what looks like a snake, but it has nothing to do with snake. Because the little boy was just around 4 or 5 years, I put decorative pieces around it. And to the glory of God, the mother came back to give a testimony to the extent that it went to braid their marriage. It went to put their marriage together. And I was happy.
And then it was her husband and how he got healed from the effects of these same plants.
I'm so happy here. I'm so happy. And was it 2 years ago or so, COVID, my husband was attacked by this same COVID, which landed him in ICU. It was such a terrible moment. People around him were dying. I lost my cousin, late Ejakon's wife, Auntie Nana. I'll say it's my cousin or my auntie. We lost Sister Nana. But by the grace of God, and I believe by what I do, because I know taking care of orphans, the needy, is the heartbeat of Christ. So if you are able to do such, God gives you long life, and always sitting in nature, admiring and inhaling it. When my husband got back home from ICU, every morning 5 a.m. he will come and sit in the garden, taking his tea, reading his book, having his meetings, all in the garden. And he so much enjoyed it. The breeze, the air that will just be going up and down all around him just brought the healing speedily. He really enjoyed it, I must say. It was what brought about his healing. And I'm happy. Because I get most people, Mommy, can I come around? I feel terrible. I have this issue in my marriage. Can I come around? I want us to sit in the garden and then we talk about it. I'm like, yes, come, because I love to do that. And Charlie, the feedback I get is so fulfilling. So that is what has brought us here today.
Like everything in life, her work with these young ladies has had its own share of challenges.
Then somebody will ask, so have you forgotten about the teenage mothers? No, I had not forgotten about them. We always met on, we had a platform where we chat, we do our devotions and everything on platform. Sometimes I invite them to come over, we had a chat, but one of my facilitators had a place, so all the girls are there. I visit them, we talk, we continue with the school, we continue with all the advisors. So far it's been good. In Passion for Mother and Child, when the girls come, there's no any follow-up. No parent of theirs come to say, hey, Mame, we are in Teshi, so they usually speak Ofane, Imbile Bakemiake, O Chonle ni no hame, ni, oh you are done. We don't hear things like that. No. I've never. But when you share the food and they take home, then they will call, Ofane, oh you are done. I said, Asida yenya media, because my gun is not very good. So you see, the same way we connected the dot from the past, what I did, that is what now I'm feeding people.
And why does she talk to her plants? Ekusika tells us the story.
So I continue on talking to the plants. I would come, talk to you, admire, and most especially when I work for any client, and the person is going, or we are supposed to pack the things in the car, I go close to the plant and I talk to them. I tell them, as you are going, let there be peace in that home. If there's any marital issue, go and solve that issue. Because you are living, and in the Garden of Eden was a peaceful place, go and do same. And the report I get from the client was so amazing, and it kept me going. It kept me going.
Why the name Eden Garden?
I decided to name it Eden because it was fulfilling. I had so much fulfillment here, the passion, the joy, people will come and they give testimony.
Ekusika tells us about some of the names of these plants and their significance.
This is the snake plant with the botanical name Sansevieria. Sansevieria, right? So these ones, it's good for your bathroom, it's good for your living room. It can go anywhere. It serves all purpose. Have all these. These are all fern. This is monstera. If you have this in your home, why wouldn't you love nature? Why wouldn't your love for God increase? He's a wonderful God. See the wonders of his hands. See, holes in plants. It's so amazing. This is another kind of phobia. It's another kind of phobia. That is aloe vera. It has several uses for the hair, for face, for burns, for smoothing your face. You won't go wrong with aloe vera. Yeah. That's ready to be delivered. I need help, please. So this is the final work. This is our final work. What a thing of beauty. Isn't it beautiful? So that is our red beauty. Leaving Eden Gardens to its final place. And like I always do, as they are leaving my hands and my home, I say a word of prayer. As you live here, may the Lord go with you. May you bring peace in your new home. May you bring beauty and love, just as you are so colorful, so nice and natural. Every marriage in that home, let it be so. Go and glow as the leaves are glowing. Let there be peace. Let there be joy. Let there be abundance of everything. In the name of the Father, the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen.
Amen. And that's how we bring a wrap to this week's edition of The Untold here on GhanaWeb TV with our guest, Mrs. Alberta Ekusika Ado. Thank you once again for joining us. As always, remember, there's news for you when you log on to www.ghanaweb.com. And as always, be kind to one another.
Welcome to today's edition of the Sports Debate on GhanaWeb TV. On today's episode, we are asking between Samuel Osei-Kuffour, Stephen Appiah, Asamoah Gyan, and Anthony Bafo, who could become the GFA president in the near future. With me, Emmanuel Enin, I'm going to interact with some GIJ students on what they think about the issue on board. So I have two handsome gentlemen here who are greatly in love with Ghana football. So we are going to find out from them who, among the four Ghanaian football players that we've mentioned, who they think could become the GFA boss. Now let me start from my right side. who do you think could become the GFA boss between Samuel Osei-Kuffour, Asamoah Gyan, Stephen Appiah, and Anthony Bafo?
I think Asamoah Gyan could become the GFA boss. And this is because Asamoah Gyan is not only considered as the greatest Ghanaian footballer, but he's also considered by many as the GOAT of Ghanaian football. So
you think Asamoah Gyan is the GOAT?
Yes, the GOAT of Ghanaian football. And with the experience he has following the World Cup and the African Cup, I think he can impact that into Ghanaian football, and it will work for us. Yeah.
So you stand by your point that Asamoah Gyan is the greatest of all time, ahead of Anthony Bafo?
Yes.
Ahead of Stephen Appiah?
Yes.
Ahead of Abedi Pele?
Ahead of anybody.
Okay, so you heard it right from him that Asamoah Gyan is the greatest of all time in terms of Ghana football. Now to my left, and who do you think among the four could become the GFA boss?
Oh, I think it could be Stephen Appiah. Because we know what he has done for Ghana. He was the first, captain to take us to the World Cup. Sure. Yeah, and also with his performance so far, we can see he's really improving, and even I think he's even the part of the coaches right now.
The Black Stars management committee.
Yeah, so I think if he gets the chance to be the GFA president, it will be very good. Yeah, that's what I think.
Now, your brother said Asamoah Gyan is the greatest of all time in terms of Ghana football. Do you accept?
Yeah, I accept. I agree with him, because if you look at the World Cup we went on 2010, he has been the best goal scorer ever, the whole Africa. So I think I agree with him on that.
You agree with him that Asamoah Gyan is the greatest of all time?
But I don't agree for him to be the GFA president. That is for sure. No, he can't.
All right, so these are my friends here who think that this one says Asamoah Gyan could become the GFA boss, and he is also rooting for Stephen Appiah to become the GFA boss. But they made a bold statement that Asamoah Gyan is the greatest of all time in Ghana football. So I have one handsome gentleman here that I'm going to ask that between Osei-Kuffour, Anthony Bafo, Stephen Appiah, and Asamoah Gyan, who could become the next GFA president? Who do you think among the four could become the GFA president?
For now, I think I'll vow for Osei-Kuffour, because ideally, for me, the competent person could have been Tony Bafo, but he has so many international duties he has to attend to. I mean, he has been a FIFA commissioner for World Cups and FIFA events. So for me, if you should have asked me, I would have chosen Tony Bafo, but he won't pick up. Then the second option would have been Osei-Kuffour, who I think is currently with the management committee. So he is a potential GFA boss. Asamoah Gyan, you're begging. I mean, the pain is still there. So Charlie,
they still feel pain from the 2010 penalty.
So he should just Olemonko himself. And then who is the next person?
Stephen Appiah.
Tornado, he's a leader, but I don't think when it comes to managing a whole football association, he can. So I think the option would have been Osei-Kuffour, if you should ask me. But for me, my preferred choice would have been Tony Bafo.
But in terms of football administration, Stephen Appiah has been with the Black Stars management committee two times. So he has some kind of experience.
It's not about experience, though. It's about on the job field. You see, Osei-Kuffour has been on so many platforms compared to Stephen Appiah. If you are looking at competence, if you should ask me, I'd rather go in for Osei-Kuffour and not Stephen Appiah. I think with time, he should be on this current management committee. He can even help Osei-Kuffour in his tenure as the GFA boss. But I don't think it's ever ready. No offense, no hard feelings, Tornado. I really like you, but I don't think we are capable for now to handle the GFA. That's my honest opinion.
Okay, so he tips Samuel Osei-Kuffour to be the next GFA president among the four names on board. Between Samuel Osei-Kuffour, Asamoah Gyan, and Tony Bafo and Stephen Appiah, who do you think could become the GFA boss in the near future? Now I have with me two gentlemen here, and I'm going to ask them in a few minutes. Let me turn to my right and start from this man right here. Who do you think among the four could become the GFA president?
For me, I would tip Stephen Appiah, because he has been with the Ghana Football Association during the AFCON from 20. Is it the one that we went to Egypt?
Yeah, no, the
2018, 2019, then 2021. So he has been with the GFA. He knows the terrain of the GFA. So for me, I would tip Stephen Appiah to be the GFA boss. But that notwithstanding, if Samuel Osei-Kuffour can also take the mantle, I will not be surprised. As for Asamoah Gyan, I don't think he's into that managerial role that he can manage the GFA. So I will choose between Stephen Appiah then Samuel Osei-Kuffour.
Okay. Young man, who do you think among the four could become the GFA president?
Yeah, I also think Stephen Appiah is eligible for this position because he has played a very important role in Ghana football, like helping Ghana to qualify for World Cup and many more things. And then Asamoah Gyan too can step in for the role, but I think Stephen Appiah is more eligible than Asamoah Gyan.
Okay. So these two gentlemen think Stephen Appiah is the ideal man to become the GFA boss in the near future. But quickly,
one more thing: the fact that you are a legend, you play good football, that doesn't give you the money that you can be the GFA boss or something like that. Football is different from managing an administration. So you see a lot of administrators weren't footballers, but they were successful. You can talk the like of Yiti Mensah, Neil Ante Van Der Poel. The fact that you play football doesn't mean that you can handle the administration aspect of the team.
So with what you are saying, we have Tony Bafo in there, who has been the deputy general secretary of CAF.
As for Tony Bafo, he has the experience from CAF. So maybe I don't know whether they are learning administration courses behind the scene or something like that. But as for Tony Bafo, he has been with the CAF, so he has the experience. But you know, our Ghana football is different from managing CAF. That is pros and cons in our Ghana football. This juju something and this I came before you something. So the fact that you've managed CAF doesn't mean that you can manage Ghana football. Ghana football is different from, though CAF is big, but Ghana football here is different from CAF. And playing as a legend or scoring more goals cannot guarantee you to manage the administration of our football.
All right, so this is what these two gentlemen think regarding the topic on board. So I have one gentleman here, handsome gentleman. I'm going to ask him between Osei-Kuffour, Asamoah Gyan, Stephen Appiah, and Anthony Bafo, who do he think could become the GFA president in the near future? So among the four.
I think among the four, I'll go for Tony Bafo, because if you look at his transition after he's playing this, where he went and where he is now, we all know that Tony Bafo has been with CAF. At a point in time, he was the assistant CAF general secretary. He has worked with many committees when it comes to African Cup of Nations, and also even in FIFA World Cups, in youth tournaments. He has the experience when it comes to administration. And when it comes to Professional Footballers Association of Ghana, I think he's their president and he's up there. So when it comes to administrative works, I think Tony Bafo is ahead of all the three of them. And I think the next person who can maybe come in place is Sammy Kuffour, looking at his stint with Bayern Munich and also his few stints with the Ghana Football Association and other committees on CAF. So I think that it's between the two of them, but then I'll still go for Tony Bafo as the main one.
So you don't think Stephen Appiah and Asamoah Gyan stand a chance?
They stand a chance, but then as we speak now, if you look at the experience of these four, I think Tony Bafo has the experience when it comes to administration, because playing football is different from administering football. So I think Tony Bafo is at the top. Yeah.
Tony Bafo could become Samuel Eto'o.
Exactly. He could become Samuel Eto'o. Yeah.
Okay, sure, thank you.
All right.
So between Stephen Appiah, Osei-Kuffour, Asamoah Gyan, and Tony Bafo, who do you think could become the GFA president in the near future?
All of these four players have been great players for Ghana. They have played so well. They have risen the flag of Ghana internationally. And so they all deem it fit to be the GFA for Ghana. But I think Asamoah Gyan can one day become a GFA president for Ghana. He has done a lot for Ghana. Although there are one or two hindrances, there were things that, games that he played that didn't go well. But I think Gyan is one player that Ghanaians can never forget. He's the leading scorer for Ghana internationally. And so Asamoah Gyan can become a GFA president. I am also looking forward to Stephen Appiah. You know, he has also been one great Ghanaian international, playing at top level with Juventus and all of that. So he can also become, just like we have Samuel Eto'o being the president for Cameroon.
So I have one handsome football fan here that I'm going to ask between Samuel Osei-Kuffour, Anthony Bafo, Asamoah Gyan, and Stephen Appiah. Who do he think that can become the GFA president?
Yeah.
So among the 4 that I mentioned, who do you think could become the GFA president?
I think so let's start by eliminating. Okay. So I'm going to take off Stephen Appiah. Stephen Appiah is not more of an outspoken person, you know that, and he's more of the celebrity model type. So I don't think we would even want to go for him, right? Now let's come to the Asamajan. For now, it is not possible at this moment. Maybe in the future, but then with Sami Kufuor and Tony Balfour, I think Tony Balfour has what it takes to become a GFA president. And then interestingly, you know, recently I was talking to someone about how even not for GFA president, I think it gets to a point where the government has to start putting sports people into the ministry. You understand? You see, what's the name?
Mustafa.
What does he know? Come on, it's sad. It's sad because it's about time where we put NDC and PP aside and we put the people who know, who have a passion for these. Yes, they have passion for these things, and then we put them there. So I think Tony Balfour is an ideal person that we are looking forward to become a GFA president or even the Minister of Youth and Sports.
So you want Tony Balfour to become the Minister of Youth and Sports one day?
He has the capabilities. I don't know. I think you guys are in the spirit, because jokes aside, this week that is what I've been discussing with my friends recently, and we actually spoke about Tony Balfour. Yeah. So it's just like I was just prepared. It's like a test that I'm prepared for now. So I think that he for now he has what it takes to lead. And those watching out there, to our people watching out there, please, we need sports people to man their affairs. Come on, boss. We need sports people to man our affairs, or else we'll move back. Do you know that the Ghana Premier League as of now has no sponsor?
Yeah.
What does that?
So how would you rate the sports minister?
The sports minister?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it depends, you know, it's an aspect. Working as a minister with others, I think he has done well. But as a football person who knows in and out, see, there's no way the sports minister would have allowed a state of match would have happened at the Cape Coast Sports Stadium. I get to me. There's no way that would have happened. A real sports minister, football person who knows that, who has played football, knows that pitch, there's no way the student should go and match on that pitch. So I think because and with the way he has handled the Blasters recently, I would give him a 6 over 10, which means that we need a sports person to be there. You get it? Yeah, right. Yeah. So you see, Basigi is not a sports person, and we should Mustafa. See, Charlie, you see Mustafa. I don't know. I just feel I'm so bored anytime I feel that's no. So 5. In fact, 5 for his name. 5.
So you heard from him, and he believes Anthony Balfour is the ideal person to become the GFA boss in the near future. And he gives Mustafa Yusuf, who is the current Minister of Youth and Sports, 5 over 10. There you have it. Some says Osei-Kuffour, some says Asamoah Gyan. Others also believe Stephen Appiah or Anthony Balfour could become the next GFA president in the near future. What do you also think? Let me know in the comment section. This is GhanaWeb TV. I'm Emmanuel Enin, and this is Sports Debate.
Hi, my name is Kojo Oponkroma, Minister responsible for information. You are ultimately responsible for the information you consume. And to ensure that you consume the right kind of information, here are 3 quick tips to follow whenever you come across information online. Number 1, check the source. Look it up. Is this a well-known, well-respected website that is publishing this information? Or does this come across as one of those websites quickly set up by somebody to publish something just to make you believe it? Number 2, read the whole article, not just the headline. Many people just screen grab a headline and share it across. But often when you read the story and read the quotations, you may find out that the headline is misleading. Number 3, check the date. Some persons have a penchant for picking very old stories and sharing them across as though they were new developments. posting old stories as though they were new developments does not take away the fact that it may not necessarily be true today. You are responsible for the information that you consume. If you are not sure of the authenticity of a story, do not share the post. If you spot false news online, report it to Facebook. Join the fight against false news online. Thank you.
This is the chef of the day. Hi guys, we are back again, Charlie. I hope you are doing amazing. So guys, today we are trying Airbnb. I hope you're excited just as I am. Okay, so I'm currently here at a place called Afariwa, which is about 15 minutes drive from Tema and about 10 minutes drive from Ashama. So let's see how the place looks like and let's see what to expect if you decide to spend a night or two here. Let's go. So this place is a 2-bedroom full self compound. You're going to have the space to yourself. So there is nobody in your space. Here is very private. So let's see the first room. It's 2 rooms, so let's see. So I'm here with Henrietta Ajete and I'm sure she's chilling in there. So let's see. Let's go. Ta-da! So Hetty is already chilling. Give me some juice. Cheers guys, this is to my first Airbnb vlog here in Accra, Ghana, and cheers. This is how the space looks like. It's very spacious. Then they have TV with cute chairs which you can study on. You can have breakfast, lunch if you decide not to have lunch outside the pergola. Let's see how the bedroom looks like. The best place is the bedroom. Come. Ta-da! Woo! I'm already feeling at home. This place is very, very nice. It comes with an AC, a fan, and of course, a beautiful bed, which you can do 1 or 2 things if you decide to come. So come, let's see. So they have like a small storage area where they have like the towels, the ironing table, some toiletries, and this is it's a very cute bathroom. I really like this. Look at this. This is so cute. To hang your towels. One amazing thing about this place is the fact that the fan, you can connect your phone with the fan. It has a Bluetooth and play all your music. So in the comfort of your hall and this space, you can just be playing music if you decide not to watch TV. So are you guys excited? So what do you like the place? Let me know in the comment section if you like the place. Hetty, today actually she's having so much fun. So let's go to the kitchen. Let's see how the space looks like. I'm going to be here for the entire weekend, and of course you guys are coming along, so let's go see how the kitchen looks like. let's see the second room. So one thing I like about the place is the fact that it's so simple and very clean, and it's a new place. So I'm sure in the next few weeks, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, there's going to be a lot of things like extra lamp, microwave, blender in the kitchen. Expect to see all other things you're not seeing now here. And so let me know in the comment section if you think here is beautiful, and yeah, in fact, as beautiful as me. Yeah, so this is how the compound also looks like. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. So guys, last night I had a good sleep. How was your night, Hetty?
It was great. Like I overslept, you know already.
Yeah.
I really did.
So it's about 7:30 now, and we're about to go get some items to cook. What are you cooking?
Eggs, sausage.
We're getting some items for breakfast, and what have you got so far?
Green pepper and some sausage.
Yeah, and it's very, very close to the Airbnb.
Yeah.
So
really, really close.
yeah, it's just about 2 minutes walk. We're about to prepare breakfast.
Yeah. So like you're talking as you are going to do some chefy things. Yeah.
I know, right? The fact that we bought the grapes is what's making me so excited.
Yeah.
So the kitchen is a very cute and very modern kitchen. Yeah.
That's right.
Especially this. So we are making our hot water for our tea while Henrietta is.
Yeah.
This is the chef of the day. So one of the things I like about Airbnb is the fact that you get to cook whatever you want. And today we have decided to enjoy our breakfast. Okay. I got some bread, about to toast it. So my breakfast, in fact our breakfast is ready from Chef Special Hetty.
Guys, stop booking me. Stop booking me for your weddings, parties.
So you're all invited. Cheers, Hetty. This is a cold beverage. So guys, I'm fortunate to have Mommy Joyce here with us, and she's the owner of this beautiful space, and you're welcome.
Thank you.
In fact, you should say you're welcome.
Yeah, to it. Yeah. Oh well, the thing is, you're making it's your place now,
Yeah.
so obviously
At the moment.
you have to welcome me.
Yeah.
I'm your guest, literally.
Yeah. Okay.
But it's a beautiful space. I mean, last night, especially when we came in, like the lighting, it's just so beautiful.
So beautiful. So why did you choose Ghana for your beautiful Airbnb space?
Okay.
Yeah.
So the origin of this place is many years ago we got the plot, and then we decided to put up something small and leave the main place for future development. And as it were, they thought leaving it there, someone will come and stay. People came and stayed and left and just wrecked the whole place. So just out of the blue, I just thought, you know what, maybe with the Airbnb coming up and or maybe doing something like that in Ghana might work. So it's actually a trial for me. I just want to see how it works. Okay. So the property was there. We thought we'd just turn it around and see if it works. Then good.
Okay. So where were you coming from, or where are you coming from? Which country?
UK.
UK represent.
We don't say. We don't do it.
But when they come, they always tell us in. So
oh my God! No. My son hates it.
So, I mean, obviously last night we were here, we loved the space, we had a good night's sleep. Like the style for the rooms and everything is just so beautiful. What's the inspiration behind that, or what kind of experience are you hoping guests will have once they come and live in your space?
The thing is, when I decided to do it, my husband always says, oh, when I want to do anything, I go the whole hog. That's how he puts it. I don't know what he means. So for me, having a place where someone wants to stay, I want it to be like where I would want to stay.
Okay.
And where I know that I feel comfortable. So if I want that, then I should extend it to whoever wants to stay. That's the main thing. So it's not like I'm not the one staying, so it can be just anything.
Yeah.
So that is mainly what it is, that if it's good for me, then it should be good for somebody else. That's the main thing. So I didn't have anything big. It was just, I was just thinking of it as we went on and just added on things as we were going. That's really, it wasn't like planned that this is how I wanted. I just wanted a white and black gray kind of theme with it. That's it. And for me, white is clean, so and it's calm, soothing. So that's the only reason behind it, really.
So is there anything you would like to share to anyone watching this video?
I just want to say that well, if people want to come and spend time when they come around here, or people within the country who maybe live outside Accra or just want a different environment just to chill or while away time away from everything, I think that this place will be suitable, I believe.
Yeah.
So it's just like get away from all the noise and everything, come and have a quiet time to yourself with a few friends, then maybe you should think about here.
Yeah, and the fact that it's close to, if you want to go to Shire Hills, if you want to go to anywhere after Akosombo, the eastern region, it's actually at a good area. The compound is very big.
It is. You
so you have
events or small parties and stuff like that.
Actually, I have one here tomorrow.
And there's mommy. And she also mentioned there's more development. You mentioned you were bringing other things like.
We thought of hot tap, which is funny, but we hope that it will be cold tap eventually. So yeah, that should be in maybe in a couple of weeks, and we just add on things as we see. Maybe a barbecue stand somewhere soon, so that few people will come, just chill, have your own thing, nobody seeing what you're doing in quotes, and have fun. Just have fun.
Okay, thank you so much for having us.
Thank you. Hope you enjoy your stay too.
Oh yeah, we have a day.
Did you see our breakfast?
I mean, I'm blown away. I thought, oh my God, they're living it, they're doing it so well. That's what I want to see, like you've got what you want, and then it's just like it's small enough not for you to look for things everywhere.
And it was so easy. We just took like a 2-minute walk outside, and you're able to get everything you wanted.
Yeah. That's good.
Okay.
Glad you like it so far.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me too.
Who are you supporting, me or Henrietta? Okay, let's go. I mean, we're already on the game. So. Hey, why taking my family members too? Okay, you wait. I'll kill you soon. So let me run away before she comes.
6, 4.
Guys, this brings us to the end of this vlog. I hope you enjoyed watching this video as much as I enjoyed being here. I'm also going to leave all details to this place in the description box. If you would want to spend a good time here for yourself, have this entire space for yourself, this is your plug, and it's right here in town, which is the outskirts of Accra. 10 minutes from Tema, and it's very close to Shire Hills. It's very close to Akosombo. So yeah, until next time on my next video, I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Watching this video. Until next time, I love you all. to enter the Lagos Hope. I'm going to be reliving my childhood memories. I did this when I was, I think, 7-8 years, which was long time ago. So when I heard I was in Ghana, like, nah, I have to visit this place. So I'm currently here. You can see a lot of kids around, and it's a very long queue. I came here around 10:30, and it's like 12 now, and we are about to enter. So yeah, I came here with Laurie Lawson. You all know Laurie Lawson. I'm sure you're all tired of seeing her on my channel. So we're everywhere together. Yeah, so we paid 8 cedis each for the. I thought it was 12 cedis. It's 8 cedis for one. Yeah, so we're about to enter. Yeah, below 12. Yeah. Come with your kids. About to enter. The ship is really huge. It's not big, it's really huge, and this is reliving my childhood memories.
Very short information about our book fair. So we are here in the lifeboat, the safest and biggest lifeboat in the world. So from here we move to the book fair. Now, at the center of the book fair, we have information desk. If you want any information, or if you're looking for a specific book and you're not getting the book, you go there and you ask. They will assist you. From here, we come to the cash desk. Over here, any item that you picked from the book fair, you go there and then you pay your money. From here, we come to the discount items. Over there, we have Lagos Hope bags like this. You buy one for 45 cedis, and then you take 2 books for free. From here we come to the journey of life. Here we have 9 stories there. You have the power, or you have the opportunity to watch and listen to the stories that we have there. From here we come to the International Cafe. You can buy some popcorn, ice cream.
Which I have, and I'm going to be shopping for books for my little nieces and nephew, and for myself. So remember, I also mentioned in my vlogs that this year I'm going to invest in reading books. This is just the beginning. So yeah, let's go. You're coming along. Come closer. Wait, someone, wait. Let me go. That's what this, and I'm really interested just because it shows all the country and it has stickers. So once I'm able to visit a country, I will stick this on my maybe my vision board or something. So yeah, I'm getting this because of that. So one of the things I've noticed is most of the books here are either novels or Christian books. So yeah, I'm getting this Jesus, the story of Jesus, for my children too. So yeah, so far so good. I haven't been to the adult side yet, but so far I like what I'm seeing. So these are the cooking book section. We have here how to make cupcakes, delicious Italian meals, and then this is for baking. So this is the food section. This is all the food section. So, well, my friends know I've always been telling them how much I wish to have boys. So I'm buying this book for myself because, yeah, this is how it looks like, and it talks about bringing up boys and raising children. And so, yeah, this is what I'm getting for myself. This is what caught my attention. Yeah, I'm getting this. So this is how it works here. If you see a book that has 100 units, it means 100 units, it's 14 cedis. So each unit and its price. The highest you can get is 140 cedis, which are the very, very big books. They have the Holy Bible. This is also the bigger one. Holy Bible. Have you found a book yet?
Me? I'm just enjoying the books here.
But we are looking for travel related.
Yeah, that's
books.
what I'm looking for. She's going everywhere.
No, because I'm concentrating more on the kids because there are a lot of kids book here.
Oh,
yeah, than even the adults. Yeah, mother of all. And the book,
me, I can only think of 2 people. My friends play Stella and one at my house. So the rest of my siblings, they are all adults.
So I
can't choose a book for them. They have to come.
Okay, I am the youngest, and all my sisters and my brother, they all have kids, and so I'm surrounded with kids. So far, this is what I got. I got them the puzzles for the ones that are below 10 years. Then I got this for myself, bringing up boys, because God knows my heart. I wish to have 2 kids, like 2 boys, and I've always been saying it, like even my friends in here, like, Stella, don't you even want a girl? You're a girl, why don't you want a girl? But I'll be very happy if God gives me 2 boys. If my future husband is watching this video, he wants a girl, he needs to pray hard because my prayers are hard. Then I'm going to get
the brain games.
This for my other kids. So I took the books based on their ages, then yeah, and others. Then the sticker, the travel sticker, yeah, which I showed you all earlier. So I'm actually super excited. I hope by the time you are watching this video you come here. If not, next year they're going to be here. They're going to be here in January, February, every year. So yeah, next year you can come around with your children, especially if you have kids. Come with them. Books in transport, reference, nature. Something that always gets my attention is nature. And let's see what this book has. It's just like Nat Geo Wild, animals, and facts about life and nature. This is beautiful. So just when I was looking for the travel stand, we finally found one, and this is how it looks.
Oh, Ghana needs this. Let me see. But it's not for Ghana. This is Barbados. Barbados. Yeah. Could be in my bag when I'm going to a francophone country. Oh, hola.
This is a French.
Je m'appelle Laura.
Are you going to be
Je m'appelle Lori Lawson. There is a Spanish one here, but I don't know when I would go. So if you are looking to sponsor me to a trip, please let me know so that I get one now. Then I start speaking Espanol. Hola.
Are you sure you need it? This is the biggest book I've seen here. So big.
Whoa.
Yeah. And we are here, Africa.
Ghana. Hey, Ghana is. Look at Ghana.
Let's see the next page. Okay, no, I think a page before here. It's Africa, and of course, this is Ghana. So this is the map of Ghana, and I have visited every region in Ghana, and I'm so proud, and I can't wait to visit every country in the world. I can't wait to really visit every country in the world, at least before I die. So yeah, it's so exciting seeing this. So this is the end section here. When you buy a bag of 25 cedis, you are in 45 cedis. You are entitled to take 2 books, but most of the books here are educational books like this. And then well, I think it's good. It's a cool deal, but they're not the kind of books I wanted, so yeah. This brings us to the end of this vlog. This brings us to the end of this experience. I did this when I was like 8-9 years old, and I came back here to see the Lagos Hope, which is a very popular thing. They come every year and they visit almost every West African country. So it's been fun. I got some books for myself, my nephews, my mom, everyone will have a fair share of the books, and the books are very affordable. So yeah, whenever you are around at this time between January to the end of February, please come along with your kids. This is how the ship looks like, and so far it has been fun. I hope you enjoyed watching this video as much as I enjoyed documenting my entire experience at the Lagos Hope. Lagos Hope is a cruise ship that comes to Africa every year with amazing books for sale, Christian books, parenting books, cooking books, all kinds of books. So yeah, until next time on my next video, I want to say thank you all. I wish I can blow you kisses, but let's see. Mwah.
Hello people, thank you for joining us for another edition of People and Places here on your favorite channel, GhanaWeb TV. So today we are going to do a test of our creativity. Now beside me is a board with a mix of items. We have the Lion King, we have some wrappers, we have bottle tops, we have a little elf with its outstretched arms. We have dogs, we have other beautiful items. Now can you guess what this is? Okay, so let's take a step back and get a better view of the entire work. I bet you get what it is now. This is a picture of a woman carrying a pan full of fruits, oranges and other things. And this is work done by a young genius right here in Kwewu in Praeso. He is doing a fabulous and fantastic job, which is taking him places, and we would love to hear his story. So why don't you join me right after this break when we get to meet our guests and get to the conversation. Welcome aboard. My name is Wanda Hagen. See you after the break. Welcome back from that short break. Thank you for staying with us. My guest today is a very fascinating person, and what he does is very fascinating as well. We are speaking to Isilfi Banton. Hi, welcome.
Thank you.
How are you doing?
Good.
Banton,
Yeah.
you're Fanti, right?
Yeah.
Do you speak Fanti?
I speak Fanti. Precisely the Futu from Winneba.
I see. So let me see if I remember anything Fanti. Etin Fanta.
No.
That's a simple one.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, do you know how amazing what you do is?
Yes. Because I keep watching them. Yeah.
Have you always wanted to do this?
Yes. That has been my dream.
For as long as you were a kid?
Yeah.
Okay. Tell me a little about yourself.
Okay. Francis Sophia Sarabanten from Winneba. And then I went to New Durban Secondary School in Koforidua, completed 2006, and then went to Kibi Training College 2010, and then went to University of Education for my first degree, Bachelor of Arts, and then currently I'm doing my MPhil, Master Philosophy of Arts.
I see.
Yeah.
I see. Okay. So what do you call what you do?
Trash for Art.
Trash for Art.
Yeah.
What inspired the name?
Okay, converting trash into art. Yeah, so I collect trash and then I give you art.
And you say this is something you've always wanted to do?
I've wanted to be an artist.
Okay.
Yes, and as an artist, one unique characteristic of an artist is that you have to be creative, and creativity is bringing something new into existence. Yeah, so far as you want to be an artist, what type of art do you want to be? Yeah.
But at what point did you discover what kind of art you want to do?
Late 2000, yes, late 2000. 2021, I got myself more into it, and 2022, I'm continuing my journey.
That's not too far off.
Yes.
I mean, like just about 2 years ago. But I see that you've done a lot of amazing stuff.
Yes.
And it's just within 2 years.
Within 2 years, yeah.
Wow.
So give me like 10 years and you're going to see great things.
I can imagine.
Yeah.
I can imagine. Did you do art in school?
Secondary school, I didn't do art. I did general arts in secondary school. Like my electives were government, CRS, economics, and tree. Yes, so
very
I went
far away from what
very
you're
far
doing
away
now.
from what I was doing, because you see, my parents didn't understand the art very well. They thought that art is just drawing, the weird side art is where you see people drawing alongside the road, and then so that is all that they knew art to be. And so they didn't really like agree for me to study visual art. Say, I want you to be a lawyer, I want you to be a doctor. And so on my way, I'm becoming a doctor for them because I will definitely be a doctor, but in art. Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
So how were you able to maneuver through the whole support thing? I mean, you say your parents were not really for the arts at the time.
After training college, I decided to go to university to study art, and that was the toughest time in life for me, because I was in a class with a whole lot of artists, and then we didn't do art. So my first semester at the university was just like a hell. Yes, every lecturer will come and then they pre-assume that you've done art before. So it was a hell for me. And then I managed my way out. So second semester, level 200, yes, I saw myself with the people who have done art from SHS. And then level 300, I made my way out. So I decided not to end it there, to still further it to my master's level.
Why did you decide on trash art?
Yes, this is one of the problems that we have in Ghana, like trash. We see them around. And then they are the same colors that we use to paint. So I tried. I have really suffered long time deciding on how to use the trash. Because sometimes I gather them and I keep them in my room.
So you like have a room full of trash?
Yes, I have.
And where do you pick them from?
From the environment. I go around, I take my sack, I go around, and then if I don't have time to be exercising and walking, I think when I have the sack, I bend, I pick them. It's some kind of exercise that I'm doing. So I go around and I pick them.
What's the reaction like? Do people look at you weird?
You see, when it started, it was like, guys will say, on child they won't pass. Like, what is happening to this guy? Like, you see, and I have Rasta too. Rasta goes with madness and then collecting trash too. So it was like, I was there when a guy called me, Simon, say, Charlie, what's up? Is everything cool? I said, yes. He went to a friend and then asked, Charlie, oh, Brian, I said, BBA, you know. Like, I didn't know. A friend, there was a friend also where I was walking in town and then someone just finished drinking a bottle of water. He threw it on the road and then I went to pick it. And then the guy was asking me, now we're doing how? So I asked it, no, two are there any training or no, so they're how. You see, but this is our reaction. The fact is that we always want to talk about problems, but we don't want to solve them.
So this is your way of solving a societal problem of waste.
Yes, Kwame Nkrumah said something. He said the gown must go to town. Those people who are in the house, who have not gone through university or any other form of tertiary, don't have the gown that we have. And then if we have the gown, who are we expecting to do? We must go to town to teach them. So if you are a graduate and then you are not picking the trash, who do you expect to pick? If you're a graduate and then someone sees you picking the trash, the person will even say, no, you cry degree cry now, no, so I'm not really down because of this, but the fact is that I like what I'm doing, and since it's arts, I will go every mile to do what I want to do.
You teach also, right?
Yeah.
Tell us about that a little.
Okay, I'm trying my best to bring out students who are very talented. You see, we have the visual art class is full of people who sometimes they will consider us not good intellectually, as we can say. You write BEC and then they check your results and it's like, if your grade is bigger than your age, you have to go and do visual art. But those people who are very talented, I identify them and then
But is that what it is? I mean, you say it's a perception, but what is the real thing on the ground?
You see, we have three types of people, individuals. We have the talented people, we have the gifted people, and we have the genius. Talented people are people who are just having things that they do, whether they go through school or not. The gifted people are people you teach them, they are able to really recall things. And then the genius people are people who combine the talented and the gifted. When you teach them, they recall, and then when you give them things to, they can do. So visual art is an angle where we would want to get the genius and then the talented people. But the fact of the matter is that people have not come to understand what art is. Do you get it? Yes. There's just a slight difference between art and science, where science is the study of nature and art is bringing something new to existence. So I've really gone through to study some of the plastics which falls under science, the polyethanes, polypropanes, polypropylenes. I've studied them, their lifespan, how they react towards sand, heat, and all other stuff. These are all science. And so that is not how it's supposed to be. But this is the general perception that Ghanaians are giving art.
Well, at least we know that you are changing that perception through what you do. So that's a good thing. How long have you been teaching for?
From Training College 2010.
Okay, so you've been teaching longer than you've been into art?
Yes.
Even though you wanted to be an artist?
Yes.
Okay, and before you started the trash art, what kind of art were you doing? Did you
doing painting
sketch?
and then paper collage.
Okay.
Yeah, painting works and paper collage works.
Okay, so now my question is, what's that one thing that made you decide to do trash art?
The uniqueness, originality, creativity.
How did that idea even come into your head?
Several times I have tried so much to become one of the creative people in Ghana, like Ibrahim Mahama, like Raphael Zachary, who are all doing like teasers, who are doing other aspects of art. So I've also gone through and then be studying and then be reading, trying to understand what I can also do to become an artist. So several discussions and several learnings have just been done, and then I realized that trash is something that we find around. And if I can convert these things into art, not like the installations Ibrahim Mahama is doing, not like the flats collage works that Raphael Zachary is doing, but to really make it interesting in such a way that I will involve the viewer in my work. The viewer will come close, go back, come close, go back, and make the work interactive. So as I was doing in Chroma work, that was what I was. Initially, it was turning flat, and I have to still think through.
Your first work was?
The Kwame Nkrumah.
Okay.
Yes, it was turning flat. I said, no, this is not what I want. No, this is not interesting. So I tried as much as possible to make it an optical illusion where the things will be projecting when you are close to it, but it will be flat when you are very far away from it.
And why did you decide on Nkrumah for your first work?
Nkrumah is one of the people I have loved so much. Yes, I've loved so much. And then reading some of the things that he did for Ghana, I've always wished to do something creative for him, but I was not getting it. So I started doing some paintings. I said, no, these paintings are not so creative. Let me do something creative. So that is why I decided to use Nkrumah for my first work. Yeah.
And how is it going so far? I mean, your journey for 2 years, you've been turning trash into art.
Yeah.
How has the journey been like?
Fantastic. The reception is quite good because it came from Accra. Yes, so it means that people like what I'm doing. Yeah, so getting GhanaWeb from Accra all way from Accra to Impraiso to look for me, that means people are liking what I'm doing. So, I mean, the journey is fantastic. This is what I have always wanted myself to be.
You have a gallery. Which kind of people come here?
A lot of people come here, yeah. A lot of people from all walks of life come and then have a feel of art. Spend time, because you can't just watch this work for just 10 minutes. People even go and come, always like 3 times they will come. So no, I don't understand this. How did you do this? I think I saw this. There was a woman who came here like 4 times. When I was having the exhibition during the Easter, I came like 4 times. Every day.
4 times?
Yeah, 4
Why?
times.
She's just too fascinated.
She said anytime she comes, you see the new thing.
I see.
Yeah.
So let's say, how many works have you done so far?
How many works are here? Like, I think I have about 5 works which are not outdone now.
Okay.
Yes, yeah.
But have you sold any of them?
I've not sold any, but I have given one to Raphael Zakari, who is one of the international artists in Ghana, and then he has it. He's really talking through galleries and museums. Yes, so he has my work now. Yes, and he gave me something very nice.
You want to share what that was?
It's monetary, but it's between artists.
Okay, I get that. You have you have the works of some known personalities here. You intend giving it to them?
Yes, I wish.
Or meeting them?
Yeah, I wish. Like, I talked to Riala about her work, and she was in London by then. And I've also not gotten time again to speak to her, but I would want to, because she's one of the people I admire so much, looking at her Afrocentric nature and that kind of Pan-Africanism in her. I love her so much.
So what you're saying is you haven't started selling your artwork yet. Why?
The more you keep artworks, the more they become expensive. They are assets.
Okay.
Yeah, they are assets.
So for how long do you intend keeping them before you actually start making sales?
For how long my management will decide. Now we can sell them. But
estimated time.
Management.
Because maybe one of the people who have come for your exhibitions are hoping to see the day you open your gallery for sale.
Yeah.
So maybe you can give us a hint.
If for galleries, I'm ready to give it to them, and museums. Yeah, but for individuals, because I would want people to be coming to see the work and then change their perception about what they call trash.
Okay.
And so if I give you the work and you keep it in your room, I sometimes look at the number of people that visit in your room in a day. But for galleries,
so the art is kind of going to die.
Yes.
But if it's in a gallery more people get to see.
Come and then,
okay. You must really have a wild personality to be able to think and imagine the kind of things you do.
Yeah. Sometimes when I'm working, I see myself as a different person.
How different?
I don't really know, but it's just like I get into a different mood, or
in a different realm altogether.
Yes. I don't see people. I don't like.
It's just you and your art.
Yes, it's just me and my art.
So you work alone?
Yes, I work alone.
Now.
Yeah. I have people who around me, taking them through different kinds of arts, but when I'm working, I work alone. Yeah.
So your personality is your hair part of the art? I'm just curious.
I've loved hair.
You what?
I have loved hair.
Okay.
So much.
So that's why you just want to keep it?
Yeah, I just want to keep it. And sometimes when I'm alone, that is my holy companion. I play with it. I hold it like this. It's like I get some kind of feeling.
I see. Yeah. Does it inspire your works in any way?
Oh yes, oh yes.
Your hair inspires your work?
Yes.
How?
Yes. See, aesthetics will have to run through some 3 basic principles. Formalisms, like the colors that we are using, imitationalisms, and then emotions, like how we imitate nature. Yeah. I feel happy when I see like my natural hair growing like this. Yes, I've not done anything to it. Yes, I just decided not to comb it. Yes, and then that's all.
I see.
So I keep measuring my progress with it. You see, I started when I started my work. So you look at the length and then you look at how far you've gone.
From the dawn of time, people have engaged in several businesses. With the onset of technology and innovation, life has relatively been made easier. By using debit or credit cards,
mobile banking.
Thank you. And your favorite, mobile money?
Tech has indeed married business. On BizTech, we spend time with faces behind known and upcoming businesses in the country.
Learn more about the new technologies and innovation,
as well as find out about the trending issues in the world of business.
Join us as we serve you with a variety of compelling interviews, projects, and others right here on GhanaWeb TV. And now, let's learn something interesting about Ghana. Ghana has 41 tourism destinations, including waterfalls, forests and game reserves, mountains, forts and castles, among others. That's all for this week on Facts About Ghana. Until next time, let's get back and learn more with Wanda and her guests.
What is the ultimate aim of what you do? What do you intend to achieve through your works?
How people have always downplay or have different perception of art. One, I would want to change that. That's in the kind of narrative. I would want people to also think the other way, that I'm doing this is art. Is that also another way that I can also try and then involve myself in the art in a different way? That is creativity. And then the other aspect of it, which is the entertainment, where people feel so happy when they see this kind of art. Yeah. So
I would want us to take a look at some of the things you have here.
Okay.
So can we start with Akufo-Addo's painting? I just wanted our viewers to see some of the materials you
that
used.
I used.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what do we have in here? I see Milo sachets.
Yes.
I see a calculator.
Yes.
I see
Cementos.
a watch. Okay, and then there's a Gino wrapper in there somewhere.
Cover, brushes.
So it's like a mixture of
a whole lot of trash.
Does each work determine what kind of thing you use? Maybe you say because it's Akufo-Addo, you want to use a watch, or it's just anything that comes to mind?
No, it's not just anything. You see, you have so many watches in it, and then if you look at the spectacle, you see, it's twice, right? And so it's really tell you something. The first term and then the second term, what are we going to see? The first term and then the second term, the projection of life. You see, definitely was going to. I did this work, I think, on his birthday, and then definitely I knew he would be going for a second term, but.
Oh, you knew?
Yes, I knew we were going for a second term.
How? You have the gift of prophecy too.
No, but I see artists visionary.
I see.
So
you can tell me what my tomorrow will be?
I can't tell you what your tomorrow will be, but I know you have a bright future.
Amen to that. Okay, so you were telling us.
Yes, so that was the main focus of this work, to project the vision of Akufo-Addo.
Okay.
And then I was really also looking into how the second term was going to be. Because they always tell us that first terms people work good for us, and then second term it becomes a bomb for us. So I didn't really know how the second term was going, but yeah. And there's one thing that I really loved about him when he became the president, like something that was just beyond my imagination, like making every person here in Ghana go to school free. So I was really looking into the future of that. Yes, the future is that. That's why I projected a spectacle too. So there's one at the back and then there's one in front. So how the future is going to be with us. Okay.
I'm interested in your very first artwork. So let's take a look at that also. Yeah. Ghana's first president.
Yeah, Kwame Nkrumah.
Right. So what do we have in this one? There's some part of a Coke can.
Yes, biscuit wrappers, and then there's watches.
There's a yam phone in there. Okay.
Yes. This is my first work, and then I was really trying to put the things together to see what I can achieve with them. Okay, so personally, I didn't have any concepts about this, but what I wanted to do is to do something creative for Kwame Nkrumah. So I fixed the mobile phone, I fixed the pen drive at the math area, and then I went back to see what is it working for me. But initially, you see, this is not the first actual work that I did. The first work, I was having some kind of interesting object in, but I was exhibiting it at Wahinana, just in front of Wahinana. And you see, the work is child friendly. Yeah, so they took a lot of things away. So then I have to come and then reorganize it. So if you look at the first picture that I posted, it's quite different from
what
one.
we have
So I have
now.
to come back.
So you actually replaced some of the things.
Yes, I have to really come and work.
But it's the same concept.
Yes, the same concept.
Okay. And how long did this take you to do?
Like 2 to 3 weeks, day and night.
Wow.
Yeah. In fact, when I was working, see, this is my only work that I have. I have paper in, like this one.
Okay.
This one is paper. Yes, so that means that I was still trying to come out with my style.
Okay.
Yes, so I have paper in here. Yes, but the rest I don't have any paper in them.
Okay.
So it was really turning flat. So if you realize this side is a little bit flat than this side. So it was really turning flat, and I was not getting the kind of optical illusion that I wanted to. So I have to really remove all the side again and then start building them up with the computer mounts, the mobile phone chargers, the watches, and then the rest. So I figured it out here, and then I really transferred to all the other works that I did.
The late former president. What inspired this work?
Okay, this work, I did it, I think, few days after
his passing.
He passed, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
I'm sure he'll be smiling in his grave.
Oh yeah, so this one was even a rush. So we were just sitting on a round table taking some wine with my friends where they have really seen this kind of work I've done. And he was like, can you do something for Rollins? I said, wow, Charlie.
That was a task.
Yes, he said, wow. So immediately I got out from the place. I didn't even finish taking my wine. So I got out, and then that is how I am. When you go to places, I don't tell people I'm leaving. You just see it, then
you're gone. You disappear.
Yeah, I disappear. So if you tell them you are leaving, it's like, oh, stay.
They try to coax you and all.
So immediately they gave me that idea. I went straight to my studio.
Okay.
Yes,
And then you
I went
started.
straight to my studio. Yeah, I was like, I got a plywood, and it's like, wow. And I started going through some of the pictures of, I wanted the one where it's quite not long from the time that he passed.
Okay.
So I mean, I wanted to depict his old age. So that's why you see this kind of
the white
ears around here.
So that's supposed to portray or depict a grey hair.
Yes,
okay.
the grey hair.
Okay.
So
I remember he had an afro at one point.
Yes. So I started putting things together, and then the side that really interests me is where you can see the blues, at least the shirts.
Yeah.
See, when you're very far, you see it as a real shirt that's very flat, or you come close and then you see so many
the
things.
Various
like the spectacles, like
that's
the
what caught my eye.
Yes.
The shades, because you know the former president didn't play with the shades.
Yes.
And you have that element in there.
Yeah. So
that's
I wanted to depict that. So yeah.
And
he's having a shade although, but I've given him another
extra one.
Yeah.
Sure. Like I said, I'm pretty sure Rawlings, the late former president, is smiling in his grave. But there's more. There's a lot more to discover from Esufi, the trashed art artist.
Next week on People and Places, Esufi Banton takes us through the work he does, from the picking of trash to the entire process of producing quality art. He also opens up about all his other hidden sides. Join us as we discover more.
are back again, Charlie. When I was coming to Nairobi, everyone was like, come to Carnival, come and taste different kinds of meat. And so today I'm going to be having crocodile meat for the first time, and I'm going to be tasting other meat. And so I am currently here and you are coming along with me. So let's go. You got to let it 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 go. So guys, the place is really nice. Thank you. I really like Asante. I like the aesthetics of the place. Oh, this is different. I can't wait to enjoy my meal. Thank you. These are what? Sauces. Alright. Thank you. When I was coming to Nairobi, everybody was like, come to Carnival and come and eat crocodile meat. And so this has just got started. Have you had crocodile meat before? No. So this is your first time? Yeah. Okay, so this is salad and some beef sauce and some other kind of sauce. And so I'm having porridge as a starter. So this is how it looks like. It's soup. Soup? Yeah. Oh, tomato soup. Oh wow, she said it's tomato soup. And it actually tastes like potato soup.
This honey glazed pork ribs.
Honey glazed pork ribs.
Yes.
Okay.
Start off.
Yeah.
So here we bring everything one after the other. You eat as much as you can until you surrender the flag. No more meat.
No more meat. That's when we give up.
I'm fed enough. I'm fed up. I don't want to see any meat around me.
Okay.
So bring for me dessert menu. I bring the dessert menu. You have a choice of the dessert.
Okay.
And then you have some coffee or tea.
Oh, okay.
All. It's like a buffet.
So.
But it comes one after the other.
Yes. So I'm going to be trying the pork first.
Yes.
And this is the pork.
Put it up.
So this is the pork meat.
Yes.
Okay.
Honey glazed.
Honey glazed pork. Okay.
I have the beef sausages.
Beef sausages?
Yes.
Okay.
Take the beef sausages. Go for the beef sausages. Sauce for the beef, tomato relish. Where from?
I'm from Ghana.
Ghana. We get many Ghanaians. All of you?
No, I'm Kenyan. She's Kenyan.
Oh, that's good.
Guys, I think they are going to kill me here. Too much food.
You won't die. Chicken goes with garlic.
Chicken goes with garlic, right?
Yeah.
So show us the garlic.
The garlic is the white sauce.
So this is chicken. Chicken goes with the white sauce. And so there are a lot of options here. They have chili, white sauce, green. This is for the lamb. There's also salad. Guys, what I can't wait is to actually try the crocodile meat. That's the main reason why I'm here. So what it is, they're going to be bringing you the food, as many as possible, so you eat. When you give up, then you can raise the carnivore flag and say, you know what, I am done with my meal, so that's it. It's a very fancy restaurant. I like it. It's very, the aesthetics of this place is really, really, really beautiful. And so let's enjoy the meal. This is potatoes. You're invited. Yeah.
This is called medicine. Dawa.
Medicine.
Yes. It's medicine for all the ailments.
Okay.
It has some lime, sugar, ice.
Smell. Okay, what is this? Bamboo straw?
That's bamboo.
Bamboo straw.
A magic stick.
Oh, I see.
For stirring it.
For stirring it.
Yeah.
What?
The beef is on the chicken.
Chicken is on a hot plate.
Yeah. And a good drink. Barbecue pieces.
Oh, nice.
Lots of rice.
I think my plate is getting full. Guys, at this point, I think we just have to give up because the meat is becoming too much and it's all nice. I like the lamb a lot. The chicken too is nice. The pork. In fact, all the meat is nice. This is passion fruit and mango, right? What meat is this?
This is the ostrich meatball.
Ostrich meatballs.
Yeah, with crocodile.
Crocodile.
And some ox balls.
And crocodiles?
Yeah, crocodiles and the ox balls.
So please give me some crocodile.
Okay. Is the crocodile?
Crocodile meat.
Yeah. What about the ox balls?
Yes, I want the ox balls. Guys, the moment of truth. I'm going to be tasting the crocodile meat and the ox ball. Oxtail.
Ox balls.
Ox balls. Ox balls, guys.
And the ostrich meatball.
Ostrich meatballs. Yes, please, that is. Thank you.
So for the ostrich meatball, we recommend wild berry.
What? Wild berry?
Yeah, for the ostrich.
So, for you, right?
Then garlic sauce, which is the white one.
The garlic sauce for the crocodile.
And tomato relish for the ox.
Tomato relish. Tomato relish. I'm super excited. Yes, I'm about to try the crocodile meat for the first time. You said it goes with what? The white?
Garlic, yeah, the white.
The white sauce. Okay, so I'm going to try it with the white sauce, a little bit of the white sauce. And guys, you're going to be seeing this for the first time. It's nice. Does it come salty all the time?
Yeah, they marinate it.
Salty.
Yeah.
It tastes like duck meat.
Chicken.
No, like duck meat. That's the taste I get from it. Or maybe it's the white sauce. I love it. Please give me more.
Okay.
What's that? Pork. Pork. No pork. We've had enough of them meat. So this is a close-up of how it looks like. This is the oxtail. Funny enough, I don't really like the oxtail. It has a funny feeling, and it's very, very, very. It's like it melts. It has a back smelly taste. Like you see those goat meat that has a smelly back, right? That's it. It has. I don't know how to put it, but the crocodile meat, yes, it's nice. I like it. I like it. I like it. So guys, this brings us to the end of this vlog. I totally enjoyed my time at the carnival. I had good meat. I tasted crocodile meat for the first time. It was a good experience, but it's quite pricey for somebody who is coming here on a budget. Until next time on my YouTube video, on my YouTube channel, I love you all. Much love from Nairobi. Hi guys, we are back again. Charlie, I hope you are doing amazing. While here, don't forget to subscribe, like and share. So my friend and I decided to celebrate her birthday in Cote d'Ivoire, so we plan to stay for 8 days. In this vlog is a summary of all our experiences from cost to the entire stay in Cote d'Ivoire. I hope you enjoy watching this video with us. Let's go right into the video. So let's start with the flights. The flight cost us $410, which we bought about 3 weeks before the travel day. So the weather is clear, and yeah, this is him. We have company. I mean, it's good to have mates. Oh, Jonathan! Hello. Good to see you. Thank you so much for picking us. Our friend from uni called Jonathan, who lives in Cote d'Ivoire, picked us up from the airport. That's everything about Abidjan. Everything we should know.
Everything. There is a lot of things to say about Abidjan, but the most beautiful things here is like we're free. There is a lot of space to enjoy. Food, the venue.
Oh, I can't wait to try the food.
Everything that you can imagine.
Yep. So we had drinks together and ended up at a place called Blue Coast, where we had some good acheket and tilapia with fried plantain called aloko here. Cheers, guys.
Cheers. Cheers to the good life.
Okay, so yeah, this is very close to like Star Beer in Ghana, and it's good. It's not so sour, it's sweet and sour at the same time. This is good. So Celia and the family are serving us with this delicious meal. Charlie, if we go blow. This is how they'll be overfeeding us here in Abidjan. The second day, we woke up very early to hike the forest in the middle of the city. Say hi. Hi, Sydney.
Hi, guys.
So, Sydney, where have you brought me to?
This is Parc National du Banco, Abidjan.
Okay.
We just about starting our hike.
We are going hiking today.
We're gonna do 20 kilometers of hike. Someone is gonna have their walking.
I'm super excited. Guys, I'm so happy I met someone here who lives here, and he brought us to this place. He picked us from our Airbnb, and I'm super excited. I mean, I'm going hiking here, and at least you get to feel something different here in Abidjan. The weather is a little calm, it's a little cloudy. I pray it doesn't rain. I'm super excited. You all are coming along. You're coming along. What happened? What happened? What did he say? Thank you.
You don't see it.
So I didn't come with hiking shoes, so he got me some running shoes. Oh, Sydney, thank you so much. That's so cute of you. So yeah, we're about to go and you guys are coming along. This forest is called the Parque Nacional do Blanco. We hiked together with Sydney and his friends. We had an amazing time. The only thing is we hiked for about 11 kilometers, which was really stressful for a trip like this, but it was worth it. Whoa, they are so huge. You can show them.
Okay, another one. Wow. On 3. Are you ready? Yes. Ready?
No wonder they are big. They get
ready
every time.
1, 2, 3.
This guy tried to kill me today. Hey, how many kilometers have we done? Check.
Guys,
About 11
kilometers.
Started more than what?
We've done about 11 kilometers.
11 kilometers, guys. If you know what 11 kilometers is, you understand the pain I've gone through. This guy tried to kill us, but then we didn't die. We ended with a beautiful view of seeing this big catfish. I have never seen this catfish this big. The ones we eat in Accra are usually very small, so it's beautiful. Sydney, even though you tried to kill me, thanks for bringing us here.
Welcome.
Yeah. We ended up having a chicken in fish just like we had yesterday, and it was so good. We paid for the drinks, which cost us about 4,000.
Compare this to the one we had the last time.
And picked an Uber home, which cost us about 400 CFA. This is how our Airbnb looks like. It cost us $65 per night to stay here. Our host was amazing. He bought us pizza and drinks. He really had a conversation with us and made us feel at home. This is the entrance, and our Airbnb host is Moroccan. He's from Morocco. So when you come, you take off your shoes. That explains why the shoes are outside here. And this is how it looks like from here. I really like the space. This is how it looks like. That's a small balcony overlooking Côte d'Ivoire. I like the fact that everywhere you pass in Abidjan has water, as you can see from the top here. That's how it looks like, and yeah, I've really enjoyed my time here. This is how the hall looks like from the small balcony. Yeah, let's go to the kitchen. So when we came, he said we could take anything we want, and I think that's so sweet of him. He got us pizza yesterday. This is how it looks. and he literally has everything. So he also mentioned that whenever we needed to wash our clothes, there's a laundry person here. So yeah, here has been so comfortable. Like the fridge is even stocked like with stuff. The only thing we bought was oranges yesterday, which we haven't. I don't know what we are going to do with it. The space looks like I've really had a good time here. And yesterday we were here chatting with the Airbnb host. He was so sweet. Like, I really like him. Anytime you come to Abidjan and you want to spend some time here, I will gladly recommend this place. Look at my bag. I've packed. What do you think about this place?
You told me that today is my birthday. Anyway.
By the time they watch it, it's past.
Okay. This place is very nice. We highly recommend 5 stars. Yeah. The host is very sweet and the space is nice. It's in a quiet neighborhood. No noise, no
It's
bars
very easy to locate. With Yango. Since I came, we've been using Yango because Yango is like very common. The next day, which is day 3, we woke up to pick a bus to Yamoussoukro, where we wanted to see the biggest church in the world. So we picked the Uber from an Airbnb, which cost us about 700 CFA to Yamoussoukro. We got to Yamoussoukro and paid about 4,000 CFA each for the bus to Yamoussoukro, but we had to wait for about an hour before getting the bus to Yamoussoukro. On arrival at Yamoussoukro, we picked a loading taxi, which cost us about 500 CFA. The name of this biggest church in the world is called the Basilica of Our Lady of Peace of Yamoussoukro. Before the tour, we paid about 2,000 CFA each. Locals pay 1,000 CFA each. Before the trip back to Abidjan, we tried some local meal in Yamoussoukro. We tried their local sandwich and their hard bread, which was really delicious and different from the ones we have in Ghana, which everything should cost us around 700 CFA. So later that evening, our friend invited us for dinner, so we didn't have to pay for dinner. We had an amazing time here. Day 4 was my friend's birthday, and we decided to spend the night in Assini, which is a popular destination in Côte d'Ivoire. So we are currently in an Uber going to Assini, which is very expensive. This is how much it costs. And usually they said that if you go to Assini, you won't get anybody coming back. So we have to pay double the price. So Jonathan, our friend, spoke to him in French. We just called him, and then we've negotiated to add extra 10,000 to his fare, making 32,000. So yeah, that's the situation now. We are going to Assini, and I'm super excited because today is this beautiful one's birthday, and obviously we need comfort. Going by bus is a little tedious because we have to pass through 3 towns before we get to Assini, according to my friend, and so that's how come we are paying this much to go to Assini. But the Uber is very comfortable, so I will share with you how the journey goes. So we had an invitation to Akula, which does this brunch on Sunday, so we were invited, so we went there, so we didn't have to pay for anything. The experience here was really amazing. Really had a good time. Good food, good people, great experience. I would highly recommend you come to Akula whenever you're around on Sundays. So we ended up at our hotel, which is called the Kasana village. Picked a taxi to the Kasana village. So guys, we came to this village at Asini, and everybody here speaks Tree, just like in Ghana. Bra bra bra. Baba Kabibi. Bananko. Oh brala. Oh ferry. Oh bra. Oh bra. Bra bra bra. Baba Kabibi Shem. Bra.
What do you say about anything? I want my watch and show. Obi watch and show one share. Kasser or two. So there's many one. This is one kind.
So everybody speaks Tree here, and they said some parts of their tribe is from Ghana. Inti village how your friend has saying Muamin inti aha amwani na like Ghana for them wa
Ghana for in French for yeah have friend of Bugnabe
inti muka French.
Oh, French.
Oh, okay. Wow, this is interesting. Like, these are the things that you get to see when you travel, and I'm super excited that at least people are like understand my language, because since we came here we've been having difficulty communicating, and it feels good. Like, all of them look Ghanaian, they speak French, they speak Intimoka Ibeso. Okay. So I was asking them if they speak Ewe too, but they said no, they speak Anguna and Tree and French. Yeah, this is really interesting.
I feel like home.
Yeah. So wow, this is interesting. We ended up at the Kasana village, which cost us 60,000 CFA, which is close to about $100 a night. We had a good time. I hope you. If you missed that video, go back, watch the full video on my channel, come back and share your thoughts on that video. We really had a good time. We wanted to explore Grand Bassam because everybody talked about Grand Bassam. So we wanted to explore Grand Bassam before going back to Abidjan. So we moved to Grand Bassam the next day, and we decided to find a place to stay. And we were fortunate while leaving the Kasana village, which is in Asini, the hotel staff were actually going to Grand Bassam, so we didn't have to pay for transportation. We had a lift in their pickup from Kasana village to Grand Bassam. So we are currently on our way to the bus station, and the hotel pickup is taking us there. So we are so fortunate. This is how it looks from here. So we are like in the village of Asini. We are going to the bus station to pick a vehicle to Bassam. So let's go, guys. So we are currently at Bassam, and yeah, so he dropped us here. We're about to pack our stuff and get a taxi. We are very spontaneous. Can you imagine that we are here, we don't even know where to stay? Since we have internet, we are going to book an Airbnb or find a cheap accommodation, because we don't intend spending a lot of money. Where we slept earlier on, we spent a lot of money. Like, we spent close to $100 on accommodation. So we want to get somewhere to stay, and yeah, let's see how it goes. Really, this is our small bag. We left our big bag in Merci. 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 Say something.
Oh, merci.
Yeah. So he doesn't speak English. We've gotten a taxi here. He just stopped the taxi for us. And we are going to figure ourselves out. So, of course, you guys are coming along. So, let's go. While on our way, I had a minor injury. We stopped to get some medication. The medication cost me about 12,000 safer. So while searching for a place to stay in Grand Bassam, it was so difficult to get a place. So we came to Elot du Sud. The first hotel we went to was full. Then we came to this place, and then their leased room cost about 50,000, which is close to $92, and it was way beyond our budget because we just want a place to spend the night. So we have a booking on Airbnb, but then he has given us another option which is called Akayam K. So we are about to go to that hotel, which costs about 20,000 safer. So we are going there. We are waiting for the taxi driver. We took his number. So one thing we usually used to do is to take taxis, like phone numbers of taxis, so that whenever we are having difficulty like this, we can always call him. So we are waiting for him. He said he's coming, then we can go. Yeah. So our taxi rounds cost us about 12,000 safer. So this is the apartment we finally ended up. It's quite okay to spend the night. Most of the hotels we were going say they don't do two sexes, 2 girls in one room. They don't accept 2 males in one room. So we spoke to the driver who brought us for other options, and we also booked an Airbnb, but he showed us this place, so we didn't book the Airbnb again. So we opted for this place. So are you okay, Millie?
I don't sleep.
We are both tired. We'll just go get some street food and sleep. So this is where we slept last night, and we are leaving. We booked a Yango. It's a 4x4. How amazing! So this is us.
Okay. Close the door.
Bye bye, merci. So we are going. Can I see the front system around? Yeah. This is our Yango. Hello, good morning. How are you? Our Yango driver speaks English. This is nice. The next morning, we picked an Uber, which cost us about 600 safer to explore Grand Bassam. The whole toll and transportation was about 8,000 safer for both of us, and we ended up having a bougie lunch at Coco Grill, which cost us 30,000 safer on meal. So I think it's expensive, but for the experience, I think it's worth it. The aesthetics of the place is nice, the ambience, the music, the whole experience with the cocktail in the watermelon, the whole watermelon and the whole pineapple was really an amazing. I shared my experience on YouTube. It's still up on my channel. If you missed it, please go back, check it, and let me know what you think about the place. Is it overly priced? Is it too expensive? Let me know in the comment section. So this is how much we spent at the Coco Grill. This is quite expensive, 27,500. So after the whole experience at Grand Bassam, we picked an Uber back to Abidjan, which cost us about 8,000 safer. While we arrived in Abidjan, we went back to the same Airbnb we spent the night there. We decided to spend the final night here in Abidjan, which cost us about $65 for that night. We are back to our Airbnb. We're back to the same place we started from in Abidjan, which is another room. So we are going to BBR. I don't know if you guys remember this place. When I came, this was the first place Jonathan brought us, and we're about to take the boat from here to So this is going to be my last night here in Abidjan. And Jonathan, say hi.
I don't think so because we are not in mangoes.
And Celia, say hi. Celia, listen to me. Say hi.
Hello.
Celia is the wife of Mr. Jonathan,
our baby boy,
and
our baby girl.
Look at his wife. And it's going to be our last night here. We're about to have dinner with them,
the family,
and with Millie. Before we all too soon, this is going to end our trip here in Côte d'Ivoire. I hope you enjoyed watching these videos, all my videos from Côte d'Ivoire. So here we eat together. This tilapia is so big. You all are invited. To be honest, since I came, Côte d'Ivoire food is so delicious. Like this seafood.
Have you tried that chicken?
Yeah, it tastes different. The next day was travel day, so we decided to do some little shopping in the market. We ended up buying some few clothes and some few items for our loved ones in the market. Yeah, so this is how we went. So in all, we ended up heading back to Accra, which was on the 8th day. So we spent a total of 7 nights, 8 days in all, and we spent about $850 each on the entire trip. Let me know if this amount was really worth it for the whole experience. Let me know in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Would you say we spent too much on this trip, or would you say we spent less, or would you say it was equally okay? There are petty things that I might have left out because I didn't account for it, but they are like transportation, water, food, tips here and there. But then I think in all, we really had an amazing time. Côte d'Ivoire is beautiful. I encourage anyone who wants to see Africa for the first time, come to Côte d'Ivoire. Côte d'Ivoire is beautiful. It was my first experience, and I would definitely go back again to experience this place again. I had an amazing time with my friend Millie. Millie has been my childhood friend. My childhood friend from uni. Yay! We've been friends for over a decade, which is over 10 years. Yeah. So I hope you enjoyed watching this video as much as I enjoyed documenting my entire experience. I hope you enjoyed watching this vlog. I hope if you missed any video on my YouTube channel, please head back, check it out, and let me know what you think. Until next time, on my next video, I want to say I love you all, and thank you so much for the love and support. Until next time, on my next video, I want to say Meda say I love you. Bye. So guys, we are finally here waiting for our luggage. This was the smoothest flight ever, and the fact that we came and we didn't have to do COVID test, has saved me like $50 here, and I'm super excited. This is good. I mean, now traveling will be made easy. Yeah. We are back again, Charlie. I hope you are doing amazing. It's Vlogmas Day 24, and today I'm going to be taking you to some of the few favorite restaurants in Accra. Let's check them out. So we are going to start with the first Mexican restaurant I visited some months ago, which is called the Laboratory GH. I would say the aesthetics of the place is very beautiful. It's very colorful. It's picture friendly. It's Instagram worthy, and the food is amazing. And the good part is it's very, very affordable. For about 40 cedis, you can get yourself a meal. I tried their tacos, and it was my first time having tacos. It was good. My friends also tried their shawarma. The only funny thing is we found beans in our shawarma, which was a little different, like we will. But I can understand it's a Mexican restaurant. So yeah, it was good. We had a good time. Everyone was happy. We spent a total of 155, which was very affordable for us as a group sharing. And so yeah, it's a place I'll recommend if you want to have a girls' night out, you want to just sit for some for a short time, if you want to have a short meeting. But you find a lot of foreigners here because it's a Mexican restaurant. But yeah, I recommend. I had a good time there. So yes, you can also have a good time there. The next place we are visiting is Santoku. Santoku is a very luxury place, and I must say it's one of the top places to see in Accra. It's one of the most expensive restaurants in Accra, but their food is amazing. And is it worth it? A big yes. So my friend organized a girls' day out there, and we had such a good time. We had good food, from their fried rice to their black rice. It was my first time trying their black rice with salad. Their salad is amazing. Their sushi is amazing. Everything about the place is amazing. Just as it's a luxury place, I mean, the food is as luxurious as possible here. I really enjoyed my time. My friends also did. I looked cute that day, and I must say it's one of the top places to visit. But then, if you decide to go to Santoku, please have if you are about 2 people, just have about 1,000 Ghana cedis at least, because you might fall in love with the place and you end up spending more money. So yes, I also had a good time there. So it's a place I'll recommend whenever you are in Accra. Wanted to speak to us about something, so we thought it was some sort of marriage. She was getting married or something, and we were all in expectance of something, but here is the case. It was just a random hangout, and it was a good time at Santoku. Santoku is located right here at Villaggio, and this is how it looks like. This is the entrance of the place, and the next place, which is my favorite cafe in Accra, is the Cafe. It's one of the popular places I go almost every time when I want to have a luxurious breakfast. So I usually like to get the sandwich, turkey sandwich or chicken sandwich with tea, which costs me 39 Ghana cedis. If I decide to have something extra like a slice of cake or something different, is going to cost me more. But basically, I think with 50 Ghana cedis you can get yourself a good breakfast. The ambience is cool. It's also you also find a lot of foreigners visiting the place than locals, but I might say it's a perfect place for your breakfast, for your brunch dates, for your quiet hangout sitting if that's the best way to describe it. But yeah, it's also a good place to have breakfast. So this is our breakfast. Millie got English breakfast and I got sandwich. She's having hot chocolate and I am having tea with the juice. This is one of my favorites anytime I come here. This is their turkey sandwich. It's very nice. Millie, you should try one. Yeah. Let's see what Millie thinks about it. No, try it from this side because it has the turkey. This is very good. Guys, anytime you come here, try your turkey. Not for the video. This is actually one of the reasons why I come here, because of this. It's really, really good. Tea is always tea, so. It's my birthday! I'm super excited, and Stella brought me. Hi, Stella. Hi, guys. Stella brought me to this beautiful place, and I'm already like enjoying my birthday. I'm super excited, and of course I'm coming along with you, and so I'm super excited. Hi, Stella. Thank you so much, love. You're welcome. The last place we are visiting is Ochedia Flowers. On my birthday, my friend Stella took me there, and that was my first time at Ochedia Flowers, and I must say the place is really, really beautiful. If you are lucky to go there on the day they are selling flowers, which is on a Friday, you'll be fortunate to take some pictures with fresh flowers. But I wasn't fortunate because it was a Thursday, so I didn't get to take pictures with the fresh flowers. But I must say it's the D Cafe that serves breakfast and brunch there, so you happen to get the same menu from D Cafe, which is equally the same price as you get as D Cafe. I think I would highly recommend this place for a short brunch, a short meeting with your girls. It's fun. The aesthetics of the place is beautiful. It's colorful. It's Instagram worthy, and I enjoyed their breakfast. I told them it was my birthday that day, and they gave me a slice of cake on the house, which I think is very cute. And so whenever you go there, just tell them it's your birthday. Even if it's not your birthday, just tell them it's your birthday. At least you get a slice of cake with a candle. You get to blow the candle. I think it's cute for the gesture alone was cute. Giving me a slice of cake was really cute. So I would recommend these places. I hope you enjoyed my video so much as I enjoyed documenting this video. Until next time, tomorrow on my channel, I love you so much, and thanks for sticking around with me throughout 1st December to now. I'm going to go live tomorrow, so catch you guys. Let's go live at 7 p.m. tomorrow. Until then, I love you all. Mwah, 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 mwah.
The media, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Minister's Press Briefing here at the Ministry of Information. This morning we are honored to host the Honorable Minister for Sanitation and Water Resources, together with her team, to brief us on some successes within the water sector and also some investments that government is making in terms of improving environmental sanitation, among others. Before I introduce the Honorable Minister for her remarks, I will go ahead and introduce some dignitaries who have joined us this morning here at the Ministry of Information. I would like to acknowledge the directors from the Ministry of Sanitation. If you are here, give us a wave, let's know you are around. Also, we have Coordinator, Greater Accra Sustainable Sanitation and Livelihoods Improvement Project, Mr. Stephen Akon. Okay. We also have the Executive Secretary, Water Resources Commission, Mr. Ben Ampoma. Also, we have the CEO of Community Water and Sanitation Agency, Engineer Dr. Wolanyo Siabi, if you are here. We have the Gamma Project Coordinator, Engineer George Asiedu. We also have the MD for Ghana Water Company Limited, my big brother, Dr. Clifford Brimer, with us. We have the Chief Director at the Ministry of Sanitation, Water and Resources, Mr. Noah Tumfo. Okay. We also have the Deputy Minister for Ministry for Sanitation and Water Resources, who also doubles as the MP for the good people of Sisala East constituency, Honorable Amidu Chinia Isahaku. And of course, the Honorable Minister for Sanitation and Water Resources, Honorable Cecilia Abenadapa. We acknowledge the Honorable Minister. And my boss, the Minister for Information, has also joined us this morning, Honorable Kojo Nkrumah. Ministers and ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us. So I will now invite the Honorable Minister for her remarks. Then we will come to you, the media, for your questions and go for her responses. Thank you.
We are all relieved of COVID sprays and masks, but we should continue to wear the masks as and when necessary. But at least we've been spared of the Ministry of Information sprays and thank you. Good morning. It's always refreshing to be honored with this podium to tell the press what we've done during the year. Honorable Minister for Information, Honorable Deputy Minister for Information, Honorable Deputy Minister for Sanitation and Water Resources, Chief Directors, Heads of Agencies and Directors present, Heads of Projects under the Ministry, our friends from the media, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. It is our turn today to give an update on developments in the water, sanitation, and hygiene sector. With your kind permission, Honorable Chairperson and Minister, I would like to highlight some major interventions that have been undertaken in the sector with a view to achieving the water and sanitation for all, which is Goal 6, which underpins about 6 other goals, and also the commitment of leaving no one behind in assessing water and sanitation services. The presentation will be in PowerPoint form and will show you pictures which will give an accurate account of what we are doing and what we have achieved for the past, in the past 1 year. Honorable Chairman, water delivery has seen a remarkable improvement over the past 5 years. This is evidenced by the 2021 Population and Housing Census report released by the Ghana Statistical Service, which puts the percentage of households with access to basic drinking water services nationwide at 87.7%. According to the report, urban population with access to basic water supply services is 96.4%, last year's value being 92% and 74.4% in the rural areas. Indeed, these figures reflect the massive investment by government in the water sector, which is geared towards bringing improved water services to the doorsteps of the people of Ghana. So I can start my PowerPoint now, Madam. Yes. The outline will be the introduction which I've given, the performance in the water subsector, interventions in the urban water and rural water, and Water Resources Commission, what they've been doing in water resources management, and the performance in the sanitation subsector, the interventions in the sanitation subsector, and our conclusion. The Ministry of Sanitation and Water Resources exists to ensure the quality delivery of water, sanitation, and hygiene services, and also to coordinate activities of the water and environmental sanitation sectors to ensure efficient and productive use of resources. Interventions being carried out by the Ministry and its agencies are social in nature and underpinned by the vision and mission of the Ministry, the Sustainable Development Goal of attaining water and sanitation for all, and as I've said, leaving no one behind. Water delivery has seen remarkable improvements, as I have reported, and these figures reflect, as I've said, the massive investments by government in the sector. These interventions in the water subsector are expected to add over 5 million beneficiaries to the national water supply chain. It is here 4.3.